All right, let's get growing. Day 9 of spring, year 1. We're on ImPondsible farm here, and we've basically only been fishing so far. There's not much else we've been doing. I even forgot my pickaxe the one day when we did mean to go to the mines, so we fished that day as well. We have fished until we passed out almost every night, and there will very likely be more of the same in our future. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's growing on here. Hey, Wolfie. Good morning. What's growing on? I actually want to send an apology to you immediately, Wolfie. Yesterday, being my first day, I had not gone through all of the settings yet. Good morning, Shadow. What's going on? I had not been through all of the settings yet yesterday, and Whimsy and Millie. Oh my god, everybody's here in like 1 minute flat. So that's an amazing thing. Good morning, guys. Good morning. What's going on? I was just apologizing to Wolfie right out of the gate. I had not gone through all the settings yet yesterday. Everybody knows I was overwhelmed. And this morning, while going through them, while listening to Shadow's VODs, and we'll get to that in a second, I found one that allows me to run discounts on gift subscriptions. So I just wanted to apologize to Wolfie for him paying full price for 10 gift subs for everyone, whenever I could have actually given him a 35% discount. I would have liked to have known that beforehand. There's a discount setting where you can give a discount on any gift sub bundles as long as you get more than 5, you could have had a 35% discount. So that's on me. Everybody's here. Shy's here. Good morning, Shy. What's going on? Okay, now back to the other thing. Shadow. I don't know why my shoutouts are not working. That's another technical glitch that I'm going to have to figure out. I went into my Streamlabs this morning and cleared the cooldowns, whatever the heck that means, but we have some streamers in here with us. Shadow is just an absolute gem, and I don't know how she managed it, but I think she may have been just born with the innate ability to stream video games extremely entertainingly. So if you haven't already, she doesn't stream much, and she only started a few weeks ago, and it just blows my mind. If you haven't already, go ahead and click over to Shadowcrest's Twitch and give her a follow, because it's well worth it. It's wonderful. She's playing Fields of Mystery right now, which is very similar to Stardew Valley. Honestly, Shadow, I can't really delineate the specifics of why I think it's so awesome. I just know I do. I just know that it just seems like it comes naturally to you. So I'm recommending everyone absolutely go over there, check it out. It's fantastic stuff. And she's just a wonderful human. And that is, one of the main things I look for when I'm looking for streamers to watch. And we also have Whimsical Whisker, who is just an absolute gem. Also, love her. I think her and Shy both somehow just randomly out of the void found my stream on the very first day I was streaming, and they have been here almost every day, and they are so wonderful. I enjoy every moment that I get to spend with them. I know, and I wonder how and why. Like my very first stream, I think it was, and just randomly. So I immediately went to check her out, loved her stuff, fantastic stuff, love hanging out with Whimsy. She is somehow cozy and chaotic at the same time, and it's just a strange combo that just scratches my brain a little bit. And Shy, I'm not aware that Shy streams at all, but they have been here for for almost every stream, and they're a wonderful viewer for sure. Oh, fantastic! Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, Wolfie, for that. I really appreciate that. Shy deserves it. And I think I've kind of figured out some of the things from yesterday. I think it was pretty much all me. Definitely Twitch was being a jerk, but most of it was just that I had no idea what was going on. Star is here. Where is Star? And Nessie's here. Nessie, another streamer that I absolutely adore. She calls you Sweet Bean, and it does something. It feels wonderful inside every time she does. And I really enjoy every minute that I get to spend in Frank and Nessie's stream. Again, my shout outs are not working. I do not know how to make that work. So, you're just going to have to click her name and do it yourself. And Star is here. Oh my gosh, what is going on? If you haven't noticed, I've pinned a comment at the top, and I'll just read it. Love you folks. That is all. Proceed. Because that is how I feel. That is how I feel right now, this very moment. We're all here. We're all here. We're not really missing anyone, I think. So, Star also streams. She's a bit more calm. She's a bit less chaotic, I think, than Whimsy is. But she's just a wonderful person to hang out with in stream. I love it every time. So again, my shoutouts are not working, but you just click her name there, and go through the Twitch chat interface. Yes. You see, she calls you Sweet Bean, and the moment she calls you Sweet Bean, the moment you receive that love, it just feels so wonderful. And I don't know how else to describe that. So I think everyone is, I don't know how to even read this chart. Oh, there it is. Ad starts in 8 minutes. Okay. So I'm slowly figuring this out. I'm going to try to get the announcement out before the ad starts. I think because of Wolfie's absolute generosity, I think everyone in here is subscribed now. So I don't think we have to worry about the ads, because I think every single viewer that's here now has a subscription. Oh, wait a second. Yep, so waving at Lucky Stars. Hey, Star. Love you. And I've got a stretch first thing in the morning, which is fantastic. I'm not complaining about the first thing stretch. I love the first thing stretch. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, I did need that. You were right, Whimsy. You were absolutely right. I needed that stretch, and now I'm going to make sure I'm sitting up straight. And we're going to start playing this game, because I haven't even gotten out of bed yet here. We've been streaming for 8.5 minutes, and I have yet to get out of bed. So, all right, let's play this game, right? Isn't that what we're here to do? Yeah, figuring out how to do those acorns took me 2.5 hours. So please enjoy them, use them. Some blood, sweat, and tears went into that. No, you're not distracting. We're all here to be with each other, right? That's what we're here for. I mean, Stardew is great and all, but we're here for each other. Oh, and we leveled up our farming. All right, and at some point I want to, I think tomorrow, I'll try to figure out the polls and predictions. They looked pretty cool. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stones scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop with 75 stones and 1,000 gold when you're ready for it. Oh wow, that The bot failed. The bot failed. It let one through. That's the first time in a while. I wonder why it didn't recognize that. That's weird. Alright, so Robin's telling me about building a well, and I've got to say, I've got almost 600 hours into Stardew now, and I have yet to build a single well. I just haven't used one. There's always water nearby. I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurer's spirit, that much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my adventurer's guild. Be careful. Oh, we're very careful, but because we're such a pro fisherman, we've got this broken trident that has turned the mines into easy mode for now. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I have no idea what's going on. We're in another hype train already. I'm overwhelmed again, guys. Yes. All right, let's go. We've got to play the game. We've got to play the video game, right? Jeez. Love you guys. Alright, we do have to water crops, though. We have to water crops, and we have to plant more crops. And it looks like I need to buy more crops as well. The chaos train has rolled in. Oh, what is that? Is that dancing pants? What is that? You're going to have to tell me what that is, because I can't tell. Who needs the game when we have you, Chill? Well, that is just an incredibly nice thing to say. But I definitely... I need the game. I'm not... I'm just a boring old grump, you know? I'm not... There's nothing interesting going on over here. I think I just watered that plant 3 times in a row. It's a dancing... Hold on. It's a dancing Palia plushie. Oh, okay. I haven't gotten a plushie yet. I did get into Palia. I downloaded it the other day just to take a break from all of the Twitch stuff. And I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. But the one thing I got out of it that's relevant to right this moment is that I can definitely see myself never streaming it, ever. That's one of the game I love to. I was playing actually with Wolfie and Whimsy, and I will probably never stream that game. That's a game that's me. That's for myself. It's so joyful. I had quite the freak out. Whimsy and Wolfie. It was Whimsy's birthday the other day, so I downloaded it and got in there, and we played some Palia together on Whimsy's birthday, and it was wonderful. And Wolfie sacrificed all kinds of stuff to make a good birthday celebration. And it was very sweet, and it was beautiful. And we did all this cooking. Of course, none of my materials. I had just logged in. I had never played it before. So it was all of Whimsy's materials and all of Wolfie's materials. I did stir a couple pots. I did help. I did stir a couple pots. But after Whimsy logged off, I got back to my own house, and I had all these cakes and pies and curries in my inventory, and I just felt so awful. I thought, oh my God, I accidentally took all the food that they cooked. And I said, Wolfie, I feel like an absolute knob. You know, I stole everything completely by accident. I didn't mean to. And he assured me that actually when cooking in Palia, everyone gets some. That is very different. I've never seen a cooperative game with that much kindness, so that really turned me on to Palia. But definitely for me, I will be keeping that for myself. Yeah, I had never seen such a thing, and so I was confused, and I was scared that I had completely ruined Whimsy's birthday. Alright, we need more water. It's still 7 a.m. here, guys. We've been chatting for 15 minutes. Let's water Pickles. Good morning, Pickles. Who was it that picked Pickles' name? Was that Shy? I think it was Shy. It is such a kind and beautiful game. I did love it. I will definitely be spending some time in that game for sure. I think it was Shy because it's Pickles the cat. Did I miss something? Did I miss... Oh, Star did it too. And Shadow did it. And there's... Everybody's doing it. Oh no, I hit a button. Oh no, 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 no. Don't start this again. Oh no, I've been disconnected from the chat. I hit the wrong button. Oh no, I've been disconnected from the chat. I hit the wrong button. Okay. Oh my gosh. My phone, I use my phone for the chat, and I hit the wrong button. It disconnected me from the chat, and then when I reconnected, it started playing myself. Oh, alright. Alright. How do I... Yes, minimize that. Okay. Back to playing the game. No more hiccups. I'm going to have a sip of tea and just calm myself down for a second. Yeah. All right. I'm back to my dandelion, back to my normal routine this morning. My dandelion hot tea. Looking for wild horseradish for Willie. Okay, we might remember to do that one. We might remember to do that. We've got to kill slimes. We've got to go deeper in the mines. Maybe we should just go. It's not even 9 o'clock yet anyway to get more seeds. So maybe we should just go get that horseradish, take it down to Willie, maybe find Jazz and complete the introduction so we can get the community center open. I think that was the last of the copper that I had. Yes, but we do have some gold. Let's do the iron first. We don't really have any recipes for the gold yet. So, how's everyone doing? How's everyone's day? There's just too much going on. I'm glad the acorns were accepted. That took 24 hours, so I'm glad they're usable now. And I will keep trying to figure out other things to do. Editing stuff for my YouTube right now. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you. That's the one thing that I am absolutely the worst at. Hey, Shadow. Absolutely the worst. It's going to take me forever to figure out how to get that whole playlist down into a single YouTube video. I'm good, Nessie. I am good. It has been a crazy couple days. So I'm really relying on my tea here to do the heavy lifting. Millie's doing all right. Currently making a birthday drawing for a friend. Well, if it's not secret and it's not vulgar, please post that on my Discord, because I really want to see that. Or Cozy Dad's, either way. I'm sure he would love to see that too, and then I can look at it over there. Lucky Stars. We're cleaning up before breakfast. Hope you're having a nice morning, everyone. Nessie, gotta do some of mine this week. I'm assuming you're talking about video editing. It's horrible. I hate video editing. Whimsy, making breakfast before. You streaming? Oh, yes. I almost clapped really loud right in front of the microphone. That would have been ear bursting. So I'm glad I just about prevented myself from doing it entirely. And I kept... Okay, hey, I did it, guys. The ads are starting in 40 seconds. I do believe that now everyone is a subscriber. So I don't think anyone's going to get ads, but the ads are going to be starting in 20 seconds. So if you are not currently... Okay. Oh, Star, what an absolute sweetie. I love you guys. Love you folks. That is all. Proceed. So I do believe that no one in the chat has ads now. So we're good to go. And I at least managed to warn anyone that's just lurking that the ads were coming up. I didn't really get the whole speech bit in there as I planned, but I got close. All right, horseradish. We do not currently have a horseradish. It must be up in the chest by the lake. So we don't have a horseradish for Willie. Yes, Star, that was an absolute sweet gesture to get Millie a sub before the ads came on. Oh, there it is. There's the community center. Maybe we didn't have to meet Jazz. Yes, she is amazing. Whimsy and Star are a wonderful couple. I love them both. I love hanging out with both of them. And please, please, please check it out. So samey. It's not my favorite. Have a backlog I'm trying to work through. So my backlog is just every single day continuing to pile up because I don't do it at all. There's just so many other things to learn. The video editing part is not really at the top of my list. Not enjoying that part. What an eyesore. I love it here, of course. It's you guys that make this a wonderful place. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Now, just look at it. It's shameful. I mean, it's kind of cute, though, right? It's kind of cute. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. I think he's talking to us, guys. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Joja Corp has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Well, this time, we're not going to let it, right? We're not going to let them. Screw that, Joja Corp. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Oh well. If anyone else buys a Joja Co membership, I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. Well, you don't have to worry about that. This is our community, yeah. Here, let's go inside. No, we are definitely doing the community center. I had my fill of Joja during the last run. So we're definitely doing this, and I'm glad we've got it, because now from my inventory, I can check on things. I don't have to wonder whether or not I need this thing. I can check right from my backpack. I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. Not surprising. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. Ooh. Lewis, did you seriously not see that? Just not paying attention in the least. What's the matter? Are you ill? Dude, did you not see that little creature? You saw something. I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. We'll have to bring Pickles up here. and let her loose. You're worrying me, Chill. No worries. Look, I think I'm going to head home. I need some lunch. Yeah. Air quotes. I need some lunch. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. Yeah, we'll bring Pickles up here. We'll work on that. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. Yes, we do. Oh, good. We exit the cutscene right there. That's fantastic. So we can go ahead and get this plaque read. Uh-huh. Yes, I see. Uh-huh. Okay. Good. Good news. It was good news. Now, we're going to have to go to the wizard tomorrow and learn how to read that. Are you going for Harvey again or Elliot? Is this for Pond Farm? I can't remember. Yes, this is ImPondsible Farm. This is the Fish Pond Challenge now. And I've made the decision to go with no one. The fishing life is a lonely life, so we will be a bachelor for this run. The closest, I think, would be Elliot to being story appropriate for a fishing run. But I honestly just can't take his deep philosophy every single day of my life. He's a sweetheart, but I don't need that much philosophy in my house. So we're just going to be a bachelor for this run. Harvey was fantastic. Harvey was decided upon for the last run, again, based on the challenge, based on the story of our farmer. And he was so sweet. It was wonderful. I'm so glad I picked Harvey for that. That made me happy. And I'm sure Elliot would be a wonderful spouse. But I just can't see myself dealing with his philosophy every day. So we're just going to do no spouse. We're just going to do no spouse. Yes, Shy, I'm sure we're all aware how much Harvey makes you happy. I think all I need is parsnips now. I don't think I need any more of this other stuff. We already have our potatoes banked. Elliot was Nessie's first. Why does Nessie have a mute thing? What is that? Did you watching without audio? Okay, how do I know that? Especially because I can see that you hear me speaking. I don't know. Okay, moving on. I don't know. Oh, is that a thing you can say so that the streamer knows you can't hear? That's kind of neat. That's pretty neat. All right, while I'm thinking about how Twitch works, I'm going to Alt-tab out. Ad starts in 52 minutes. I need to get in the habit of checking that, kind of like I get in the habit of checking the daily luck. Yeah, okay, well that's cool. I didn't even know that existed. As with so many other things. Alright, so we do want more parsnips. We want to get our 5 gold star parsnips. Yay! You did it. I think we did it together, right? It was teamwork. Some good teamwork. Millie chimed in, really helped out. That's the one, it's been 50-50, right? I started streaming literally a month ago. I did, for anyone that's not in my Discord, I did definitively find out why the rating wasn't working yesterday. And that's because my account isn't old enough. By default, everyone's channel has... It's cool, I hadn't known it was there. Everyone's channel has raid settings and I checked my own, and the settings are to automatically deny any account that's less than 30 days old. And that's a good common sense security measure, to prevent spam and scams and stuff like that. And so I checked my own account, and sure enough, less than 30 days old. So that one's solved. I think today, either yesterday, today, or tomorrow will be my 30 days. Yeah, right? It feels like I've been doing it longer, but it has been actually less than 30 days, and that is why the rating did not work. So it was for no other reason than that. It is a good common sense security measure, right? Keep stopping fresh accounts from rating your channel constantly. It is a good common sense security measure. So no harm, no foul on that one. I learned my lesson. And I'll give it a few extra days just to make sure before I try that again. We'll do it like next week sometime. Actually, if Shadow is streaming on Monday morning, so Whimsy, I don't think I'll be eligible to raid you today. But if Shadow is streaming on Monday morning, it should work by then, depending on what the timing is. I think actually her stream schedule is before mine, so that wouldn't work. We'll figure it out. Thank you, Whimsy. Thank you. I've just been absolutely flabbergasted by all the wonderful people. You can change your stream to after. I would love that. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you to change your schedule. If, your schedule is your own schedule to keep. But if you would be streaming after mine, I would absolutely hang around to make sure that we raid it into you, so that everybody can get a chance to experience this just absolutely natural born streamer. Nessie says playing around with it but hadn't realized it, selected one of them. Yeah, I think we all, and I think these past couple of days we all realize that this is something that I do. I think we probably all do it. Toggle switches and flip settings and just have absolutely no idea that we had done it, and then go about our lives with the whole world knowing. Put a schedule in to stop Twitch from yelling at me. It isn't set in stone. Okay. Well, if you will be streaming this coming Monday, then I will absolutely put that on the schedule to do, because I have to figure that out for myself as well. Egg salad sandwich. Hello. Good morning. How's it growing? Egg salad sandwich? Nice to see you today. I love your name, by the way. I am a professional egg salad sandwich enjoyer. That's great to hear. Welcome in. You've somehow managed to sneak up into one of the most loving streams. These people in here are just so wonderful. So welcome in, and I hope you enjoy yourself. We're currently working on a fish pond challenge. We're pretty early. This is the first spring. We're in day 9 of year 1. And we're going for building one fish pond for every single fish in the game. Wave. Everyone's waving. Hi, egg salad sandwich. They're such a sweet bunch. So we're going for a fish pond challenge. We're going to do one fish pond for every fish in the game. That includes crab pot fish. And the challenge will end when every pond is at max capacity. I cannot put more than one fish in the pond, so they'll have to increase. Just getting some background noise while I do my physics homework. That's fantastic. You don't have to participate. Lurkers are welcome. Nappers are welcome. Lurking is encouraged. Napping is encouraged. So feel free to just snore through my stream, and I would be glad to be here with you while you do it. Didn't know you could put fish in the ponds. Well, you go to Robin, and she'll build you a building called a fish pond, and then you can put a fish in it. And yes, I've given Nessie my abject permission to nap while working, if that's what has to happen. Her work might not appreciate it, but she has my blessing. Yeah, Robin will build you a fish pond. You can put a fish in it. It will only hold one type of fish at a time, and they will slowly reproduce over time. You'll get little side quests for them, and it's going to be just an absolute chaotic chill run here. So this one's going to take a while. But we're doing lots of fishing, of course. And I have already forgotten. Okay, so I think we're going back into the mines today, and then we're trying to bring that chest back with us. 100% blessed, ready to nap. Yes, you have my blessing. That's what I should do. I should make a viewer redeem blessing to nap or something similar. Nessie just comes in here and every day it's just some genius idea. Yes, exactly. Egg salad sandwich knows what's up. Every single time Nessie's in my stream, she comes up with some way to improve the flow, right? To grow with the flow. That was Nessie. All right, let's get growing though, right? Let's get growing. Let's do something. I've been streaming for 36 minutes, and we are 10:40 a.m. on the first day of the stream still. Star, I hear you on Whimsy's phone, but I'll be lurking for 10. You don't have to say anything. Be lurking for 10 minutes while my phone's charging. It was about to die on you. Yep, self-care is phone care, right? Phone charging is self-care. Everybody's got to take care of themselves. All right, so we've been streaming for 37 minutes. We're 10:40 a.m. on the first day of the stream. We've gone through 3 hours of game time. Time zone, I'm U.S. East Coast. That's Eastern Standard Time. So if you go down into my doobly-doo, down in the About section, I have my schedule section there. And I believe that when you click on the schedule link... Yeah, 10:40 in the game. Sorry. Okay, we just had a little disconnect there, that's all. Oh, Millie. That's so sweet. Millie being the chat mom over here. All right. Yeah, no, I was talking about the game time. We have not yet gone through even 4 hours of the first game day since we started streaming almost 40 minutes ago. Just because chat has been just absolute gems. They're so sweet. So we've been going through it over here. This is only I just made affiliate yesterday, so there's been all kinds of shenanigans. And I have been failing at everything to do with Twitch for the last 2 days, and they've been sticking with me anyway. So cheers to them. I'm going to take a sip of tea since I haven't managed to get to bed yet. Again, in the game, I haven't managed to get to bed yet in the game, which is my normal time to take a sip of tea. I usually schedule myself to take a sip of tea every time we end a game day, because one game day takes about 20 in real life minutes. But because my chat is so wonderful and loving, this day is taking way longer than 20 minutes. So I'm going to have to stop sometimes and have a sip of tea. I do not allow the hydrate user redeem because I have my own tea sipping schedule. But because we haven't finished a day yet, it's been lagging a bit behind. So let's go. And actually, because of how far in, I need to remind myself, you have plenty of people ready to help. I know I do. I'm so darn stubborn. I'm just an old grump. I'm just an old grump, and I want to try things myself before I ask for help. And Shadow, you have no room to talk because you've helped me anyway. Regardless of my stubbornness, you've been so patient. All right, so I'm alt-tabbing out. Ads start in 40 minutes. Oh, that's right, because I successfully predicted the last one. I did not bring my hoe, which I think was appropriate. I think I should not have brought my hoe, so that's cool. You say you're a grump, but you've been really nice to us. Oh, I am a grump. I mean, I'm sitting here in my chair playing a video game. Hey, Linus. Good morning. I have not come to ridicule you. Of course not. Have a parsnip. I am. I'm just an old grump. I try, so I do. I like to try to do things myself first. I will ask for help when it becomes obvious that I need it. No, I'm saying I'm an old grump because I won't ask for help. But I will. The thing is, I just haven't had to yet. So Shadow sent me she recommended Canva to me, which I didn't know existed, right? That was a new thing to me. And then not only did she just say, hey, here's this website that you can use to design thumbnails, she made a thumbnail real quick, a mock-up, and a prototype, and sent it to me. And just going back and forth between Canva and her DM, I was like, that thumbnail that she sent me kind of guided me through how to use the website. And so I was able to find out how to do it. And I'm eternally grateful for that. But I like to try and figure stuff out for myself. Once I've failed at it at least a few times, then I know what questions to ask when I do want help, right? If I ask for help before I've tried it myself, I don't even know what questions to ask because I have no experience, I have no context. So I'm old enough to know that failure isn't a bad thing, right? I have failed uncountable times in my life, and I continue to do so every single day, and each and every one of the failures is a learning experience. So I don't like to deprive myself of opportunities to fail. I like to make sure I have plenty of opportunities to fail because each and every one is an education. All right, so I think we're doing some mining today. And then we'll try to bring that chest back with us when we leave. We definitely need to get back to fishing, but I want enough materials to at least upgrade something. And leveling up combat wouldn't be bad. This dagger, I've never used a dagger before, and it's so good. Because we're a pro fisherman, we found this dagger in a fishing chest, and it has made the first few levels of this mine just an absolute cakewalk. I had never used a dagger before. Well, that's just doing chill things, right? There we go. I finally got it. I got it. The slimes are easier to target. I don't know if there really is anything in this run that we're going to need the quartz for. We went through hundreds and hundreds of quartz last run to make all those darn sprinklers and garden pots. Oh my goodness, hundreds and hundreds of quartz. But I'm not really sure that we need quartz at all for this run. And yet I'm still going to pick it up every single time. I don't want to actually go too far in the mines today. I think maybe level 20 would be nice. Because I do want time to hopefully get that chest back to the house. The house chest situation is already becoming an issue. Because we're going community center, because we're doing the fish pond challenge, we're going to need a little bit of everything. The fish will give you quests when they hit 3 fish, 5 fish, and 7 fish in the pond. And so each of those quests asks for some random object. And look at that dagger go. Each of those quests will just ask for some random object. And so we're definitely, like last game, we were just selling everything as soon as we got it. This game, we are going to have to hoard everything. We're going to have to hoard everything. So all of our money is going to come from fishing, because the rest of the stuff we're just going to have to hold on to, just in case a fish asks for it later as a quest reward. And each pond is going to end up having, not all of them, the legendary ponds. Oh, that took me 2 hits. Okay, so we might be getting deep enough that the dagger is already starting to fall off. Egg Salad Sandwich says, I'm one of those people who names animals item codes to get rare, expensive stuff and give them a new name after I get the things. See, I'm not willing to do the glitching kind of stuff. I have to play it in its absolute vanilla, unmodded state. And not take advantage of that stuff. That's just how I prefer to play the game. And this is something I always say, and probably my chat is getting tired of hearing it, but I will say it again. And I will say it again next time it's relevant. The only wrong way to play a game is if you're not having fun. So when I say I play it a certain way, I'm not judging you for the way you play it. If you are enjoying yourself and you're having a good time, then you're doing it right. You're absolutely doing it right. No one can tell you you're not. And that's especially why I love these sandbox type games, because you've just got so much freedom to do it exactly how you please. And that's why I love watching other people play Stardew Valley, because they just have such different ideas of, of what they enjoy doing in the game. The Cozy Dad, if you don't know him, you can look him up, or someone else maybe can type it in the chat. The Cozy Dad, he has a tea sapling, what does he call it? A tea sapling hedge, tea sapling fence. And I don't know why, it's just so darn satisfying. It's just so darn satisfying. I love looking at that tea sapling fence. And he did a circle with a fence on a grid tile game, which I think probably took some planning to begin with, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful to look at. So everyone plays the game differently, and all of them are doing it right, as long as you're having fun. And I love seeing how everyone does it differently. Entirely fair. I know there's a guy who, if you use cheats before you meet him, he steals all your money and pushes you off the summit, and the mayor, I think, finds you and sends you back to your house. Wow. So Concerned Ape actually did put stuff in the game to punish cheaters. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. He made some programming to punish cheaters. Thank you, Millie. Thank you, Millie. That's the Cozy Dad right there. I will eventually get around to figuring out how to work all of the bot things to link other people and suggest other streamers. Eventually. One thing at a time. One new thing to learn every day. Okay, no, the dagger's still doing pretty well. I'm loving this dagger. Ooh, that was a crab. Alright, let's try and save our energy just to get to the next level here. I just want to get to floor 20. It is definitely later in the evening now. I just want to get to floor 20 so that we can go down and get that chest. And hopefully get it back to the house. We've got our backpack upgrade now. So we should be able to just stand at the lake and fish all day without needing a chest to drop stuff into. And I've been trying to avoid, if at all possible, spending another day chopping trees. Is there a stairs somewhere over here? Or do I still have to uncover it? Oh, there we go. I probably should have gone and got those crates, but I just wanted to get to the next level. And, I mean, just look at this, right? We're on floor 20. We just had a sword drop. And we got this out of the lake before we ever went into the mines at all. That is just insane. Our fishing is already paying dividends. Alright, so we're out of here. We're out of here, but we do have a pretty full inventory, so I don't know how this is... I don't know if we're going to be able to get that chest back today. I was really hoping to. We just have so much stuff. And I do not want to spend another day... Yeah, and I want to take the crab pot back with me, too. Alright, you know what? We're just going to throw the trash away. We're just going to throw the trash away. I wanted to start stockpiling it now, but we'll just throw it away for now. I need to chop it. That's right. Alright, hey Sebastian. Enjoying your smoke on the pond here? People are like stones skipping over the water. Eventually we're going to sink. See, he's like the antithesis to Elliot. He has deep thoughts too, but they're dark. That's the emo stereotype, right? His thoughts are deep and dark as the depths of the ocean. I'm not deep. I'm just I'm just a simple creature. That's why we had so much fun with Harvey, I think. Because I am myself just a simple creature. Alright, let's put down our chest. Since we've got the furnace there, we'll make this one our mining supplies chest. Mining and combat. And then we can start organizing. Being organized is very helpful in this game. Okay, we've got our dino egg. We need to get around to building a coop so that we can put that in the incubator. You should never give your first dino egg to Gunther. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, we did manage to keep some trash. Oh, my inventory's full. We're going to need to get that second backpack upgrade as quickly as possible. The full inventory thing is so annoying. Okay. So we'll get these chests organized a little bit. Maybe have one, now that we have 3, we can have a farming supplies chest, a fishing supplies chest, and a mining supplies chest. And that will at least be a little bit organized then. Let me grab my bait so I can put this crab pot in the ocean here. Okay, now we can start pulling things out of the ocean every day. Every day we can start pulling things out of the ocean. The trash I'm going to put in the fishing supplies chest. Because that's going to be our recyclers once we get around to making them. Okay, here's a horseradish for Willy. I'll keep that. And here's our fishing supplies chest. So do we have anything else from this one? Algae, some roe. Yeah. I'm trying to hoard the roe for now. We'll make preserve jars later. Our fish ponds are going to be pumping out lots of roe. We're going to need a shed entirely full of preserve jars, and we might need more than one shed entirely full of preserve jars. That's going to depend on how full the beach is at that time. If we don't have enough room for another shed, then I will just have to make do with filling the house with preserve jars, because we're going to be getting a lot of roe every single day. Once we get up to, a few dozen fish ponds, probably towards the end of this first year, we're going to be getting a lot of roe, and that's going to be our main source of income for most of this run. All right, let's take stock. Are we good? Let's change the fishing chest to blue. Star is eating wet paper with blueberries. Oh, I think maybe you're picking on her a little bit. That sounds like an accident. That sounds like it was an accident. and I think you're maybe just picking on her a little bit. I'm sure the blueberries are delicious with or without the leftover paper towel on them. She's eating crepes. Oh, what do you mean wet paper? Crepes are awesome. Crepes are fantastic. Do you not like crepes? Wolfie. Is Wolfie still here? We need some... we need some opinions on crepes. I love crepes. Especially when they're filled with, like, cream cheese and jam. Sorry, I was making Canadian generalizations that you would at least be familiar with crepes. Yes, exactly. They can be filled with anything. I was forced to eat them when I was a little girl and I would gag. Egg salad sandwich. Opinion on pancakes, though? Pancakes are fantastic. Oh, whimsy, of course. I get where you were going with that. Whimsy also does not like pancakes. So there we go. I think I'm just giving up on you. No, never gonna give you up. We're gonna rickroll this guy. Let's... Wolfie coming in hot with the rickroll. I made a wonderful blueberry compote. Oh, that does sound delicious, Star. That does sound delicious. I'm sorry, I just probably had a very long pause because I'm daydreaming about a blueberry compote crepe right now. Yep, Wolfie coming in hot with the rickroll there. All right, let's see what we've got going on. We can bring Willie his horseradish tomorrow. We're almost good with that. That's gonna happen anyway. We do need to build a coop. We still need to find and meet Jazz. We just haven't had the time in our day to go out of our way to do so. Okay, no, you're right. You're absolutely right, egg salad sandwich. You are 100% right, so I'm going to take a stretch. Oh. Oh, yes. All right. Wow, that was fantastic. Egg salad sandwich, you are a gem. You are an absolute gem. Love you, folks. That is all. Proceed. I'm going to have a sip of tea before bed. Since we do not currently have a fireplace to warm our buns in front of, I'm going to have a sip of tea just standing in the doorway. Paper thin pancakes filled with bananas, Nutella, and strawberries. And whipped cream on top. Okay, Wolfie, I've definitely never made that combo, but I will be in the very near future for sure. That sounds delicious. Egg salad sandwich wrecked my back the other day lifting weights, so I needed this stretch too. Oh my gosh, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Your back is an invaluable resource. As a young man, I pulled my back quite a few times working on farms and in construction, and I can tell you it does not get better with age. So take care of your back while you're young. Never overdo it. So definitely do your stretching. Take a nap. Get a lot of sleep. Lay on your back. I was deadlifting for the first time. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you got hurt. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I hope you can get some pointers on how to deadlift without injury from someone. I hope you have someone that can teach you, because I've seen that go wrong. That can go very wrong. So I'm glad you're still walking around. Whimsy, because you don't like healthy things doesn't mean they're disgusting. Whimsy does like healthy okay, she's defending herself. I was going to say, Whimsy does like healthy things. What are you talking about? I love healthy things. I just don't like bananas or crepes. I had perfect form. I just went too heavy. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, now you know, right? Now you know. This was what I was just talking about earlier. I fail every single day, multiple times. We all make mistakes, and every single one of them is an opportunity to learn and do it better in the future. Lucky Stars, it's a texture thing for her. Whimsy, are you sure you don't like pancakes at all? Or is it just that you don't like thin pancakes? Because the texture of a pancake changes dramatically the thicker it gets. I think everyone probably knows what I'm talking about. If you've ever had a pancake that was made a little too thin, it's a bit rubbery and chewy. But if it's a thick enough batter, then it's very fluffy and bread-like. Right. And it's a whole different thing. It's only a 1/4 inch thicker, and it's an entirely different food. It's not even the same thing anymore. All right. I had my sip of tea. Right, we're good to go. I don't like crepes for the texture. Don't like pancakes because they're just dry and gross. Oh, so that's probably, one of the reasons I love pancakes is because I smother them in maple syrup and butter. I don't eat pancakes without maple syrup and butter. Or jam. Butter and jam on pancakes. Oof, fantastic. Get some nice melty butter and a strawberry preserves on top of those pancakes. Oh, delicious. Absolutely delicious. All right, so we can make a mayonnaise machine now. We can make a basic sprinkler, although we can't use them in the sand, but this does let us go use our little farming area now. Some chocolate spread. Don't with the chocolate, okay? I am an absolute chocolate addict. I will put chocolate on everything. Besides, I'm more of a savory girl, not a sweet girl. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Some chocolate spread, yes. So you're not cooking them correctly, okay? So chocolate chip pancakes that are super fluffy are not dry at all. So you're me with maple syrup. Oh, maple syrup on everything. I use maple syrup to sweeten my tea when I want sweet tea. Most of the time, I'm just drinking plain unsweetened tea. But when I do want a sweet tea, it's maple syrup that goes in it. I put maple syrup in my yogurt. I put maple syrup in my cottage cheese. I put maple syrup on my pancakes and waffles. Put maple syrup on potatoes. Oh, maple syrup on potatoes is so good. Yeah, no one's forcing you to cook anything. Food is just like games. If you're not enjoying it, that's when you're doing it wrong. If you like it, then you did it right. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Doesn't matter. Sounds healthy. Putting maple syrup on absolutely everything. Yeah, it's probably not healthy, but it is delicious. Oh, also maple syrup on butternut squash, guys. If you have not had maple syrup on butternut squash, you are missing out, okay? You've got to bake or grill the butternut squash so that it's got a nice little char on it until the whole thing is soft throughout, and then put some maple syrup on it. Oh, it is so good. Oh, butternut squash is my favorite food. It's my favorite thing to grow. It's my favorite thing to eat. I have it any which way you cut it. Butternut squash. So good. So, so good. All right. We've got to water our garden. That's priority number 1 every day. Not the sand, not the path. We don't need to water the path. Love how we're on a food rant now. Look. Whatever it is that we want to talk about, that's what we're doing, right? It can be food. It can be food. And I just want to say, I got to check my timer. Ads in 15 minutes. Okay, guys, I'm on top of it. All right, I'm on top of it. We are an hour and 6 minutes into the stream here, and we just woke up from our first day of Stardew Valley. So yay, this challenge is going to take a very long time. Gyoza. Gyoza sounds familiar. Why does gyoza sound familiar? Yeah, I'm with Star. What is that? Please describe it. Whimsy, look at you go. Yeah, we've just finished one day of Stardew Valley. This challenge is going to take a very long time, and I'm fine with that. That last one was very intense. I'm cool with a good chill. Gyoza fried dumpling. That's why it sounds familiar. Yes, pot stickers. Exactly. That's why it sounds familiar. We're an hour in, and we have completed 1 day of Stardew Valley. So, you know what? If you miss a stream, don't worry about it, because we're still going to be doing the exact same thing. Yeah, so pot stickers, before I became a vegetarian, that was just such a great food. I have yet to find a good vegetarian pot sticker, but I'm sure they exist as far as store-bought pre-made stuff. Shy. Look, at this point, you can skip a stream and we'll probably be on the same day on the next one. See, I don't like dumplings because of the texture. Maybe fried ones would be better. Meanwhile, I did 7 quests. Oh my god, Wolfie is just power farming paleo. What are we doing? We gotta go. Let's go. Come on. Wolfie's just power farming paleo while we are just chatting it up with the pause menu on. Hold on. BB Go is pretty good, and they have vegetarian. Is that something that's available everywhere, like in the frozen section of a grocery store, or is that a chain restaurant? Shadow, you are not too distracting. You are never too distracting. Could not possibly be. Could not possibly be. This is like you asked me this morning, why did I even start? You know? I played Stardew Valley before, I was gonna play Stardew Valley again, and I might as well do some socializing while I'm doing it. That's what this whole thing was about. And just going absolutely swimmingly. Absolutely swimmingly. Twitch can go suck an egg, right? Like, you guys are awesome. Who cares about Twitch? You guys are fantastic. Alright, so we did get our chest back here last night. Yes, and their stuff is pre-cooked dumplings that you can steam or pan fry, and their box bag is white and green. They can be in grocery stores or Dollar Trees. An egg. Are you a no spoilers watcher? Are you a no spoilers viewer? Because if you want to know what that egg is, it's going to spoil it. A focus mode where chat can't type for 2 minutes so poor Chill can continue his farm. I mean, we could, but I would have to make it so expensive because I don't really want that. Egg Salad has to tell me if they want a spoiler or not before I explain the egg. You know what it is. Oh, okay. Okay. We need the coop. We need the coop so that we can incubate it. Mostly joking, Millie, but it is a good idea. It is a good idea. I love you guys. I love the chat. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. So I don't know that if I would do that, I would have to make it insanely expensive so that it's very rarely redeemed. I would probably appreciate it sometimes because I would just do like a quick power farm 2 minutes and get a bunch of stuff done. Except you guys know me, and so I probably wouldn't get a bunch of stuff done. I would just like accidentally blow up my plants. And so actually the chat distracting me is helping me complete this game with less mistakes. I think that's where we're going with this. Because I have so much more time to think about my next move that I'm not screwing everything up. Right, exactly. Egg Salad Sandwich gets it. Absolutely gets it. If Chill didn't want us interrupting, he would play off stream. And that's actually what I was talking about, Palia. That I started playing Palia the other day, and that is going to be something that I don't stream. That's going to be just a me thing for me to play with friends, and I won't be streaming that. But this is absolutely to play with chat. This is 100% to play with chat. It's a fun, cozy game, and that is its purpose in life now. You just got Palia too? I gotta say I love it. Whimsy and Wolfie, they're in the chat right now. We were playing together, and I do love the Palia, but it is not something that I will be streaming. That is definitely something that I want to keep for myself, for the me time. I gotta tell you, Chill, I get so excited when I see you come online at Palia. That's so sweet, Whimsy. That's so sweet. But I also have to tell you that I recently found out last night how to open the social tab. And I was absolutely just refreshing the social tab over and over again to see if you guys were logged on. Telstar, look how cute he's learning. Yeah. Oh yeah, you found me in the sewers last night fishing. I wasn't there to fish, and I didn't even know the sewers existed. I was trying to find copper ore outside and just saw a door and was like, hey, I'll go through this door. It's so wonderful. It's a wonderful and mystical place. Just to explore around. Entirely fair. Sometimes we need stuff to stay our own thing. Yeah, so that's it. That's going to be that for me. All right. So what's the plan? I think we have to get back to fishing today. We've got plenty of copper ore to do all of our tool improvements. Plenty of copper ore to do all of our tool improvements. So I think today we get back to fishing. What does our skill situation look like? We're level 7. Yeah, the fishing in the sewers was great. That was fun. I like the fishing minigame in Palia. I like the fishing minigame in Stardew, and I also like the one in Palia. It's very well designed for a good time. I'm kind of crap at it. Like, I'm really bad at it. But I told you level 7, I'm a genius. No idea what that means. I don't know what that's about. Oh, the fishing. Yep, you know, Wolfie, holy crap, you did. That was yesterday. You said level 7. And somehow we got there. And I told you, I think I actually told you it was impossible. It wasn't going to happen, didn't I? I'm remembering this now. I think you said we'll get to level 7. I know you can do it. And I said that is statistically impossible. We will not be at level 7. And here we are. We're at level 7. Why does YouTube take forever to check uploads? Oh, I know. Believe me, I know. You know, I get done with a 3-hour stream. It takes an hour to upload the video and then an hour to do the checks. Wolfie can see the future. I mean, I might believe. I might believe. All right, we've emptied our inventory. We've got our horseradish for Willie. We've got our fishing rod. I think we just fish. Let's make sure we can make a cookout kit. Uh-oh, where's the cookout kit? Oh, we do need to chop some trees. Okay, this is actually really important. We need to chop some trees. We need to get level 3 foraging. So let's do that now. Let's grab some food. Let's grab some food. We'll get one of these. We'll get a couple of these. And our parsnips. Because we do need to chop some trees. We need to have level 3 foraging so that we can make the cookout kit. We 100% need that cookout kit. Oh, we've got some new ideas to sleep on. How about that? All right, we're good to go. One tree was all it took. We 100% need that cookout kit. We can put all that away. If we're going to be fishing, we'll have plenty of food on us anyway. We 100% need that cookout kit so that we can make our dish of the sea if we have any chance of catching the legend in year 1. We have a big goal to catch the legend by the end of this season, by the end of the very first spring. And so we're 100% going to need that dish of the sea. So we need the cookout kit to be able to cook. We're not going to be able to upgrade our house in time. And we need to stop by Gus's saloon. No, not here. We need to stop by Gus's saloon, see Dish of the Sea, and get the hash browns recipe from Gus. We have the potatoes already. And then we're also going to need to stop by Pierre's and get oil, but of course, it's Wednesday. Of course it's Wednesday. Anytime you need something from Pierre, it is always Wednesday. God. Okay, I'm trying really hard not to hate Pierre, okay? That was last run, right? That was last run. Trying really hard not to hate Pierre, but he's making it hard. He's not making it easy. Alright, let's put everything away. It's Wednesday, so we cannot go to Pierre's today. What is your YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is Chill Gardening TTV. There's a link in the doobly-doo below. In my About section, in the socials, on the socials panel there's a link to the YouTube channel. And don't expect too much. It's just the raw footage from these streams. So it's not really great gameplay to watch. It's just the raw footage. I am so bad at video editing. It is definitely... Oh, an amethyst from a trash can so early in the game. That's a fantastic pull. Let's show the whole world this amethyst. Check it out. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it's not amazing gameplay. So if you're wanting to watch Stardew Valley, I do not recommend my YouTube channel yet. But if you are looking to take a nap, you can just go to the playlist. I have the entire last challenge. It's 90 hours of gameplay. And you can just hit play on that playlist and snore your way through it. Yes, it is. I watch it every day, taking a while to get through it, but I have it on when I play Paley or when I open at work. Yes, Whimsy is an absolute gem. And she, for whatever reason, enjoys listening to the sound of my voice. So she's working her way through the playlist. Let's make sure we get the it was a horseradish, was it not? Yes. Bet who doesn't? I don't know. I don't. I try. So relaxing. Well, that's wonderful. And I think that's what the YouTube channel really is about. If you're looking for fantastic Stardew Valley gameplay, that's not it. I will eventually edit the 90 hours of gameplay down into a challenge recap. Because I think the challenge was pretty cool, right? Like, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself. I'm actually pretty proud of myself We got from 0 to 3,279 ancient fruit planted on the farm in summer 2 of year 3. So I'm kind of proud of that, not going to lie. If you were an actual speedrunner, min-maxer, like good at gaming kind of person, mathematically speaking, you could complete that challenge in year 2, but I don't think it would be fun, you know? We had fun. We had fun, and we did it in year 3, so I'm pretty proud of that. This one's going to take a lot longer. I don't think I'm going to care how long this one takes. Hello, Chill. So you saw the notice I posted. Thanks so much. Let's see. Here's what I owe you. We can now enter the Wizard's Tower. We got 150 gold from Willie. I'm one of those guys, I can't stand this pulsing exclamation point in the corner, so I have to click it every single time to get rid of that. I cannot stand it. It will bug me. Okay, so that was that. I think we're good on bait. We have 177 bait. I mean, we could always have a little more bait, right? A little more, right? We're going to be doing so much fishing in this run, so I don't think we can have too much bait. Shadow doesn't like the pulsing either. I just can't. Like, it's almost like a compulsion. I cannot play the game while the exclamation point is pulsing. I just can't do it. Okay, so we've got our forage, and it's time to guess what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to take a moment and let you guess, because I think you all know the answer. We'll talk to some villagers while I wait for the guesses to come in. Sorry in advance if I say anything rude. I didn't get much sleep last night. Tea? Oh, that's the first wrong guess. But I will take a sip of tea. I will. Thank you, Millie. Thank you, Millie. I will take a sip of tea. That first wrong guess was great for me. Burbs? No, it's not Burbs time yet. They're still being a bit rambunctious still. I will bring them in later. The question was, what are we going to do? What are we going to do today? What are we doing in the game right now? What are we about to get ourselves into? I really thought we would have this one down already. Fish, right. Fish until when? When are we fishing until? Whimsy's gonna get this. I have full faith. I'd ask you to throw the ball around, but you don't really seem like the sports type. What's that supposed to mean? Until death. Well, we'll pass out. We'll pass out. But that's pretty, I think it's fair. It's a fair estimation. We are going to be fishing for the next however many years this challenge takes. Almost every day. Yeah, close enough, close enough. Until we pass out in the dirt. We're going to fish until we pass out in the dirt. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, never mind, Alex. That's what I thought. Hold on. I need to, let me pause the game. It keeps censoring the LMAO, so I need to just, can I add the term, did that work? Chill gardening added permitted term LMAO. Yes. Now I don't have to keep clicking that every time it tries to censor people for saying that word. Success. Success. My life has just become easier. It's such a common expression. Yes, nice. All right. It's such a common phrase, and I just realized that I don't need to keep clicking allow manually every time. I can just make it a permitted phrase and let you guys do it. That's one less thing for me to have to do. All right, here we are. Our favorite little spot. Our favorite little spot where we can fish until we drop. We're going to be going after the perfect catches if we can. The perfect catches give 2.5 times as much experience. So we're going for the perfect catches so that we can get all the XP, and we'll just have Wolfie tell us what level we're going to be when we're done with it, because he'll be way more accurate than me. Hold on. It actually censored Millie's less offensive version of explaining what that means. Oh my gosh, the comedy never ends. Okay. Chill gardening added permitted term, your butt. Oh my gosh. I don't think it can get much better than that. I don't think it can get much better than that, guys. Chill gardening added permitted term, your butt. Oh no, I didn't get the perfect catch. That is definitely a new sentence that I never thought I would say. Alright, let's get this chest. Our fishing bar is big enough now. Things have gotten a lot easier already. I mean, I guess it's good it's there if you don't want to have the word. Yeah, I guess. I've never really seen anyone be offended by the term your butt, but I guess someone on this earth might be. So better safe than sorry, right? Better safe than sorry. It's a good philosophy. We're just trying to stack up these perfect catches. At this point, with level 7 fishing and the Dish of the Sea, that would be level 10. So it would be possible to hook the legend at that point. We're already there. We already could hook the legend. Whether I could catch it or not is a whole different story. So every fishing level we get is going to make that easier. So we don't want to stop just because it's possible. I want to try and make it easier. It would be nice if we could successfully catch the legend. So every fishing level will make that easier. I do want to head down to Gus's and get that hash browns recipe. Let's just do that right now while it's still early in the day. He's open. He opens at 2. So he is open. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck on a rock. And still, if we happen to see Jazz somewhere, I'm not going to go out of my way to find her right now. But if we happen to see her while passing through the village, we'll just say hi. Nope. All right, let's get that hash browns recipe. Okay, we're not going to spend money on anything else at the moment. We just really needed that recipe. So now we have it, and it's still Wednesday, of course, so this jerk is still closed. I did get an earth crystal. It's doubtful that I'll get around to giving it to you. But if we do... because we are way too busy fishing until we pass out at this point to do quests for people. Probably growing a lot of interesting plants on your farm, huh? I mean, I don't know about interesting. They're edible, at least. So they've got that going for them. We are going to be growing a lot of different things. given that this is a community center run and we're going to need just all kinds of random stuff for the fish quests. I don't even know. Like I did some planning on the way into this run, just to make sure that it was even possible. But I'm not going to go to the level of spreadsheet that would be necessary for me to have this actually planned out. This is a run that would need some serious spreadsheet knowledge, and I am not going that far. We're going to do a lot of wiki checking, but I'm not going to do the spreadsheet planning. I draw the line at spreadsheets. That's where I draw the line. So what we're going to do is we're basically just going to hoard. We're just going to hoard stuff. We're going to sell fish for money, and then we're going to hoard everything else. Just in case one of the... Actually, I was redoing the math, and I think it might be 101, because it's going to be 84 fish, or 83 fish, plus 11 crabbot fish, that's 94, plus the 5 extended family, like the Legend 2, that kind of stuff. So that's 99, but also, coral and sea urchins can be put in fish ponds. I was not previously aware of that before this challenge. Coral and sea urchins can indeed be, or at least the wiki says so, can indeed be put in fish ponds. So that brings the total to 101. I'm still pretty sure, I think when I did the farm planner, I could fit like 120 fish ponds on the farm. So there should still be enough room to have 101 fish ponds and a barn and a shed and a coop and another shed. Why did I say it like that? That is such a weird way to say that. A barn, a coop, and 2 sheds. We should theoretically have enough room. And any extra room that we have will probably just be more sheds. There will come a certain point where I'll just stop growing crops altogether, once we don't need them anymore. And at that point, we'll just, if there's a spot that's not filled with a fish pond, we'll put a shed there. But I think we'll probably finish the challenge before that becomes an issue. It does take some time for the fish pond populations to increase. Aw, I forgot I'd muted the tab. I suddenly wondered why everything was silent. Sometimes that happens. I think I did mess up, though. Yep, there was an ad break 10 minutes ago that I missed. I completely forgot to keep checking when the next ad break would run. So anyone in chat that's not subscribed, I'm sorry if you had to endure the ads without a warning. I apologize. I'm trying to get better at that, I promise. I will do better in the future. Alright, I need to eat something. What am I eating right now? I think I'm eating these oh my god, they don't give any energy at all. Okay, so fish it is. We'll do some iridium largemouth bass. Oh. Posture check. Nope, you're absolutely right. Man, you are on top of that stuff. You are just on top of that stuff. Posture has been checked. And you know what, while I'm at it, unless someone else wants to, I'm going to go ahead and redeem my own stretch. There you go. Thank you, Whimsy. Thank you, Whimsy. Thank you, Egg Salad. So we'll get the stretch in. Oh, we'll get the stretch in. That's a good one. It's a good one. It's always a good one. No, so Whimsy, I'm not giving you guys that power. But what I will do, and so now that I have stretched, I'll recheck my posture just to make sure. But you know I have my own tea sipping schedule, so I'm not giving you guys that power. I sip my tea at my own pace. And I think generally speaking, If I've just had a big stretch, I will take a sip of tea afterwards anyway. So there's the hydrate right there. I have like 3,500 points already. How quickly do you get points? Did I mess up? Did I give you guys way too many points? Just keeping track of my own slump. Yep, fair enough. Fair enough. If that helps you, that's more, way more useful then. The more I gift, the more points. Oh, so you have a butt ton of points. You have an absolute metric butt ton of points then. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. Wolfie has gifted pretty much everyone a sub so far, so so he's got all the points. All right, but yeah, I will figure that out, Wolfie. I will figure that out. I was looking at that stuff this morning. It's not really at the top of the list of Twitch things to figure out right now, but I will get there, and we'll try to think of something for you to spend your thousands of points on. All right, so we're going to eat the iridium largemouth bass, I think. The iridium bullhead is just less energy. And even though the iridium quality fish are worth more money, they're also way more efficient on the energy front. So those are the ones we're going to eat. Get multiplayer because I'm subscribed. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What does multiplayer mean because you're subscribed? Like I said in the Discord, I am a babe in the woods. I don't even know the language at this point. Multiplier, autocorrect. Darn you, autocorrect. We need okay, so as soon as you're subscribed, you get a multiplier, you get more points. Yes, thank you, Whimsy. What we need, okay, I'm actually going to write this down. Hold on. Just bear with me. I'm going to write this down. What we need is a redeem to say, darn you, autocorrect. Okay, all right. It has been added to the list of things to do. That's genius. Because that just threw me for a loop. I had absolutely no idea what you were talking about. Thankfully, Whimsy swooped in and saved the day. All right, I do think it's 8 p.m. I do think we can get to fishing level 8 tonight. I think so, but I'm gonna need Wolfie's blessing if that's possible. Wolfie, can I get to level 8 fishing tonight? I'm doing really good, I promise. I've been getting so many perfect catches. Perhaps. Oh no, even Wolfie is waffling. Ooh, what did we get? A book for the library. Even Wolfie is waffling, so I don't know if this is going to happen. If Wolfie's not sure, then I don't know if we can do it. I mean, it's fine. It's not like it's the end of the world. It's the 10th. It's the 10th of spring. We have 18 days left. I'm trying my best, I promise. I'm getting a lot of perfect catches. But I'm also getting a lot of algae. And algae does give experience, but it is not a lot. It's a very small amount of experience. So it's not really doing a lot for us. I mean, it's better than nothing, that's for sure. Alright, let's get this chest. lots of stuff. Okay, chub roe. I'm just hoarding the roe for now. I'm just hoarding the roe for now. Do I have any other trash? Was that the only trash I had in here? Oh my goodness. We're all full up. I'll probably be throwing away the wood and maybe the oyster. I don't know. But we need to keep fishing. It's more about the experience than the money at this point. All right, and I think it's probably time for me to... I didn't get the perfect catch that time. Okay, because I was distracted. It's time for me to go back and make sure that everyone has seen the pinned comment. I learned a new thing today. I pinned a comment. So if you haven't already, please look at that. It's very important. Let's get some more. Oh no, I missed it. It's not a perfect catch anymore. Just chill doing chill things. At least I'm not destroying anything. And definitely no peaches were thrown during the making of this Stardew Valley run. Alright, we might have enough energy to do the rest of the night. Nope, none. None at all, not even one. Throw some fish? Ooh, no, I don't think a lot of people like fish. You hear me though, I was really into it as soon as you said that. I mean, as soon as that went into the chat, the wheels were turning. But we're not, first of all, hold on a second. I'm going to have to clarify this. I'm going to have to clarify this again. No. See? No, you're getting ahead of me here. First of all, the last evil run... Oh my god. Well, I just ruined it. First of all, the last run was not evil. I totally ruined that. Yep. See, and the whole reason that went was just one slip of the word, one slip of the tongue during the last run started this whole thing. And there it was again. I just mixed up my words. And now here we go. Hold on, I gotta find Nessie's. There we go. Just one slip of the tongue. I had meant to say the last run was not evil, and I accidentally said the last evil run. So now that cat's out of the bag, right? But I mean, you saw my reaction as soon as Shy said throw fish. I mean, the wheels were turning immediately. But I did not. This run is not supposed to be. We're not the evil. This is not the evil run yet, and the last one was not either. Okay, we were apathetic, not evil. The evil run will come in the future sometime. Maybe after this one. Maybe after the Fish Pond Challenge, we'll do the evil run. Although I'm not sure I'll be ready to do Joja again immediately like that. But this is going to take a while. That last run took me a month. So, this one... Oh, Star's in on it too now. Oh my god, it must be true. If Star's piling on too, it must be true. That last one took me a month, and I was actually pretty proud of how fast I got it done. It took 90 hours of gameplay. and a month of streaming. So this one is bound to take longer than that. It might be 2 to 3 months of streaming to get this thing done. Whoops. So maybe by the end of it, I will be ready for another JoJo run. Hold on, Shadow. I see it, and I'm going to get there, but fishing is just it's too much brain power. It takes too much brain power. Hold on. I'm not enough brain power for that. All right, Shadow, I'm sitting here painstakingly making a pixel art dice because I can't find a free PNG for my purposes. And that's why we love you, right? You know, that's one you put that sketch in my Discord, the pencil sketch of me and Fred and Ginger, and just I put it in the Discord too. But for the record, Shadow has never seen my face, and that was like a photograph. I mean, that is me. So if you wonder what I look like, eventually, maybe years down the road, I will get a webcam and do the whole face thing on the screen. But if you want to know what my face looks like, go to my Discord and just scroll up in the general chat until you find Shadow's pencil sketch, and that's me. It is a real life accurate depiction. Sadly, the birds do not sit on my shoulders. I would love to get to that point, but they do not. But it's also a pretty accurate representation of the birds as well. Fred's giving me a kiss, and Ginger's just kind of being apathetic. So just a really wonderful sketch. That was really great. All right, come on. I'm really trying for this level 8 here. Really trying for level 8. If we can hit level 8, then I'm willing to try to get the legend on the very next rainy day, which will be a triumph, right? I think during the last run I was level 7, and I popped the Dish of the Sea just for level 10, and we did get it. I think I lost it a couple times, but we did eventually get it. So if I could get to level 8, then it would be even easier, because the fishing bar increases in size on every odd level. So at level 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, that is when your fishing level increases, or that's when the fishing bar increases. So if we were level 8 fishing, then after eating the Dish of the Sea, we would be level 11, and the fishing bar would be 1 tick larger. Let me have a sip of tea since we passed out instead of standing by our bed for a second. All right. All right, I forget where I was. Level 11 fishing. We got to make that Dish of the Sea. Anyway, the fishing bar should be 1 tick larger from level 10 to level 11, and it'll make it a little easier to catch. So every advantage that I can give myself, I would like to give myself. The cork bobber will make the fishing bar larger. That's right, but we're very likely not going to have an iridium fishing rod before we want to catch the legend. Millie, you're absolutely right. I love that cork bobber when trying to catch legendary fish. It makes it so much easier. But I don't think we're going to have the iridium rod before our next rain day. I mean, we can sure try, but we're going to have to sell a lot of fish to get up to 7,000 gold to get that iridium rod. So I think we're pretty much stuck with what we have. What I might do is I've got this deluxe bait, and I might buy some more deluxe bait from Willie for when we have that rainy day, because that also increases the size of the fishing bar. Every advantage that I can give myself to get this fish caught, I would like to have. All right, the rest is... Oh, no, we got that amethyst. That's right. Okay, like once you get to mastery and you get the deluxe iridium bar, you can have two bobbers. The cork and the trap bobber work really well together for catching legendary fish if you haven't already caught them all at that point, because the trap bobber makes them escape slower when they're outside of your fishing bar, and the cork bobber makes the fishing bar much larger. So with the deluxe bait that also makes the fishing bar much larger, it just really tamps down on the difficulty. Still hard as heck. The legend and the what's that guy called? The glacier fish. So hard to catch. All right, let's put all of our fish in the bin. All of it. The rest we save. The rest we start to hoard all of this stuff. Okay, and now that we have the backpack upgrade, I think we can start to hoard the roe for when we do get some preserve jars. I will need one more chest, but it's not an emergency yet. But it will be soon. It will be soon. I'll need another chest for all of the forageables. So I think I don't really care about... Oh, that's right. We need to go down to the wizard so that we can read the Junimo stuff. I haven't gone down there yet. Alright, so let's look at what we need for the cookout kit. Wood, fiber, and coal. Let's go ahead and make one right now so that we know we have it. And actually, it's not Wednesday anymore, so we might as well go get the oil that we need from Pierre and go ahead and cook up these Dish o' the Seas. I think we can make 3 of them right now because it takes 2 sardines per craft. And potatoes. Alright, so let's... I think the wizard hut isn't open early in the morning. I think the wizard tower doesn't open until later in the day. So here's our first wiki. Here's our first wiki of the day, which is actually kind of pretty good. No, it does open at 6 a.m. Okay. I'm honestly surprised I got this far into the stream before even using the wiki once. Linus picked us up off the lake bed there. Lost my favorite axe. Well, that's fantastic. I know exactly where that is. The wizard is not open 24/7 until after you either get the key to the town or the witch's hut, the witch's swamp, so that you can teleport in. He does close, but he is open very late. He's open very late, so that's probably why you get that. He's open until 11 p.m. So generally, that's probably why you feel that he's always open. The octopi are hugging. Aww. Well, that's cute. Sorry, I'm just taking a minute to appreciate the hugging octopi in the chat there. Alright, so let's go... oh, we need to water our crops first. Of course. And we need to pet the spluted cat. The cat sploot is so cute. I love that. Very well designed cat sploot. Real life accurate. Let's see, that I can't do it. Cannot do it. Alright. That was really bugging me. And while I'm thinking about it, I need to practice ads start in 26 minutes, okay? I need to practice checking on that. That's something I need to get better at. Oh, the birds are mad. The birds are mad. They must have spotted a bird out their window. Oh, I never rebaited it. Come on, put it in there. There we go. I never rebaited it. I got so used to, in our last run, I actually changed the fishing profession so that I wouldn't have to bait the traps. And I got so used to it, I haven't been paying attention to that. But I really do want to have that crab pot going every day. And I sincerely doubt I'm going to use that profession again. I will be using the fish profession because we're going to be selling a lot of fish. So I'm going to need to remember to bait the crab pots every day. So that's, I don't know how I'm going to remember that, but I'm going to try. All right, let's keep the copper going. How much coal was it for the cookout kit? 3. Okay, we've got plenty. We've got plenty. All right, so we've got everything for the cookout kit. We've got the sardines and potatoes. We need the oil from Pierre's. Might as well do that now. He'll be open by the time we get there. We're so slow. So slow. No coffee, no spicy eel. Just raw dog in life over here. Alright, what's the quest today? Oh, and there was Shane even. I could have gotten him that earth crystal. Need a largemouth bass, Sebastian. Well, buddy, you are in luck. Because we're going to be up there when you come out for your evening smoke. And I can almost guarantee you we will have a largemouth bass with us. I wonder, does he... I think he comes out for a smoke every night. I hope he does. If he spends even one night without smoking, then that kind of ruins that plan. Alright, I think we can only make 3 right now, and that's more than enough. And we'll probably never need more. We just need this to catch the legend. After that, it's not that big a deal. We can come back and get more oil and make more of those later if we have to, but we only want these for the next rainy day in spring. So let's go back to the farm. I don't want to risk wasting trying to make a cookout kit in town. Just to be on the safe side, I'll make sure I do that back on the farm. Up, Shadow has posted to my Discord that she finished the dice. All right. I'm actually so curious. I'm gonna pause the game here and go see. Let's see. I'm just checking the Discord here. I will be right back. He smokes at specific times. I'm hoping it's every night, was my point. Because we will be up there. We will be up there. Oh my gosh. Ah, I love it. It's a D20 with a star. Oh. That's not, is that what you're using for your channel points and member stuff? Yeah, egg salad. I wish I were advanced enough to have something like that in my chat, but it doesn't work. But if you go down into my About section in the socials, it's down. The link is down there too. And it's a forever link. It's an infinite link. It'll never be out of date. And for a YouTube thumbnail, yeah. No, I love that. That is so cute. That is so cute. I love that. All right. I've got to stop gushing, and get back. All right. I have to. I would sit there and stare at that for way too long, and I would lose every last viewer that I had while I just look at your dice that you made. And you know what, that would be fine. Honestly, I would be fine with that, but I should really try to do streamer things, right? All right, let's do our cookout. Okay. Our mobile kitchen. 3 hash browns. 3 dish of the seas. We are now prepped and ready We are now prepped and ready to catch the legend on the next rainy day that we get. It is spring 11 of year 1, and we are ready. So that's a triumph. That's a triumph. Ads start in 20 minutes, guys. Is what Wolfie is paying? It is what Wolfie is paying you for? What? To stream? Is that what you're saying? Wolfie's paying me to stream. Yep. Better get it done. The boss will be mad. Don't want to make the boss mad. Keep going. Right. Gotcha. Not the whip again. Don't bring out the whip again. No. We shouldn't need the... Why did I make 3 cookout kits? Oh, that was a very chill thing to do. I did not need 3 cookout kits. I only needed 1 cookout kit. That was a huge waste of resources. Okay, but we might use them again later. But now I'm down on coal because of that. I am now almost out of coal. Although I will say we probably will use them again later. Making more fishing food is... I mean, we're going to be doing so much fishing. It's always going to be useful. So maybe I remember that they're there, and we do it again another day. But for now, let's go meet the wizard. Yeah, and... Yeah, I don't even have a tool on me, so I couldn't break open a fishing crate, a beach crate, even if I found one. So we'll just run down there. We will meet the wizard. Oh, I'm at the wrong spot. I'm starting to make the chill mistakes, and that's fine. We'll be fine. Whoop. Okay, all right. This is perfect time. Stretch time. Oh, yes. Oh my goodness, that's good. That's good stuff. Whimsy is just making sure I'm taking care of myself over here. She's an absolute gem. And I'll just take a moment right now to do the shout-outs. If there are lurkers in the chat, if there are people that are unaware, most of my loyal viewers have their own streams, and they're fantastic, and I love all of them. So we have Star, we have Shadowcrest, we have Whimsical Whisker, we have... Am I missing anyone? Is Nessie still here? I don't think she is, so I think that's it for now. But Shadowcrest, Whimsical Whisker, Lucky Star, they are all also streamers. Shy is here. Shy's not a streamer, but Shy is a wonderful viewer. So I don't have the shoutouts thing, but you'll just have to click on their names in the chat to go check out their channels. I'm not super duper advanced at that yet. We'll get there, one thing at a time. Ew, it smells. Yeah, you're standing next to sewer excrement here. It's going to smell. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. Of course you would, Vincent. I don't think your mom would be too happy about you coming back with that all over your clothes. I think Gunther has the key. This is one thing. Professor Gunther, the man who runs the museum, why do you think he has it? I'm considering streaming, to be honest. It sounds fun, and I've made a lot of friends on Twitch. So this is one thing I've said quite a few times already, and I will say it again and again and again. Since starting streaming on Twitch 30 days ago, I started 30 days ago, okay? I'm very new to this. Everyone in the chat it's a coin toss, okay? It's either a bot or it's an absolute gem of a human being. There's like no in between. The people are wonderful. And maybe that's just, maybe that's just part of the cozy gaming. Like we've pre-qualified people to be pretty chill because they actually want to watch cozy games on Twitch. But there's literally no in between. They're either a bot, a scammer. I lump those together because the scammers are mostly bots, or they're just an absolute gem of a human being, and I'm immediately just obsessed with how wonderful everyone is. So I highly recommend it. Egg salad, I highly recommend it. It's such a wonderful community of people. Me and Whimsy will be streaming at some point today. Nessie is here. Nessie is also a wonderful streamer. I didn't realize you were still here, Nessie. I am so sorry. Nessie is included in the streamers. If you click on it, I can't do the chat shout out thing, but Nessie will also be streaming today too. Oh my gosh. Okay, and Star and Whimsy will be streaming as well. Coral Island, Whimsy will be on Palea. If any of you start streaming, oh no, never mind, I can't do it yet. I really want to try raiding out into someone else's channel, but I'm still not past the 30 days. So, doing some math, so I was needing my brain hat on. Yo, I know that feeling. Whimsy's playing Palea now, but didn't want to leave your stream. That's sweet. Yeah, I actually can't raid anyone because Twitch has not recognized that I'm past 30 days old. And that's a common sense security measure. I don't blame them for that one. That's a good thing. That's a good idea. They should not be allowing fresh accounts to raid people's channels. Wait, I was away. I'm confused. Whimsy, Shadow, Star, Nessie. Yes. Thank you, Wolfie, for the clarification. Just always top notch. Right? No, it's just such a wonderful community, Egg Salad. I highly recommend you just get started. I started with just a headset, and somehow met a bunch of cool people within just like a couple days. So the only thing I've done is gotten a new microphone for very cheap at Walmart. That is the only thing I've done. I do not have a big setup or anything. So just get started. Start meeting people. What's really nice about it is, they come into my stream, they hear my voice, they hear me talk, they know who I am, right? And then I go into their stream, I hear them talk, I kind of get a feel for who they are. It's not just text chat, and it feels much more personal. Whimsy's just on PS5, and Star is on PS5 as well. Yeah, Whimsy got affiliated way before me, like 2 weeks ago. And she's just on PS5, no camera, no fancy setup. Shadow, though, if you go to Shadow's channel, Shadow is, I don't even know how to describe it. Shadow's like born for this. Everything is on point. Same, just some headphones with mic. Yep, get doing it, but do it for you, not for the numbers. That's what I'm talking about. It makes it more enjoyable if you do it for the friends and your enjoyment. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, the PCs being so expensive right now, that preach. They're way too expensive. My youngest son just built one, and it was like $1,500 just for the parts for him to build it himself. Shadow's not affiliate yet. We'll definitely make sure you get it as quickly as possible. I'm sure, Cozy Dad is going to have you all taken care of, and we'll do our best as well. I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. This is kind of wild. Jazz says, I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time and just immediately jumps to, it must be for this sewer grate. And the funny part is she's 100% correct. Yeah, egg salad. If you're still here and you're just watching this chat go by, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This chat is just too sweet. And this is why you do it. Is because the people are wonderful. This is why you do it. There's something moving around in there. I'm just standing right in the sewage. I'm just standing right in it. Yeah, Star, you'll get there. You'll get there. No worries. You're awesome. I love hanging out in your stream. It's one of my favorite places to be. So you absolutely will get there. But I will say, like, it doesn't even matter so much, you know? The affiliate's a lot of stress, too, just to get through it. That's why last night, I kind of had to just immediately forgive myself and say, hey, I'm just going to stream tomorrow and not going to stress out too much about whether I fix all these problems. Because I'm here for you guys. I'm here with you guys. Those shoes are going to need a clean. Yeah, I was just standing right in that sewage. Like, the kids had the kids actually, like, hopped over it. They were smart enough not to step in. I just walked right in there. 6 more followers. Star. Okay, so anyone in the chat that hasn't followed Star, just go do that right now, and then there you go. Millie wants to stream, but it would only be through my phone because I have no laptop. I honestly have no idea how that would work out. I know there are people that do it, but I have no knowledge of them. I've never watched one like that, so I don't know. Please, no ads to deal with. Plus, no ads to deal with. Darn you, autocorrect. Yeah, I need to make that redeem. I need to make the darn you autocorrect redeem. Just excited. You can make emotes anytime you want. I would highly suggest starting now. Because trying to do it after the fact is kind of rushed. If you can figure out how to do it, just start working on it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should have known you were way ahead of me on that. I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediary between physical and ethereal, master of the 7 elementals, keeper of the holy long name. You get the point. Okay, we were both on the same page there. He realized I was kind of trailing out. Eli from Cozy Dad streams on their phone. Okay, is it Eli or Ellie? But also don't have panels yet, so I'm actually going to do that first, I think. Yeah, whatever pace, you know, whatever you want to do first. I just did the panels. I used Streamlabs to get those banners on top of my panels, and that made it very simple. Eli, okay, thank you for clarifying. Trying to translate text into a spoken name can be rough sometimes. See, Nessie, every time you call me a sweet bean, sweet friend, whatever, and this is Lucky Stars, you're getting it now too. It just makes me feel good inside. There's just this thing about your stream that's just so uplifting, and it just brings joy. Your whole stream just brings joy, and I love that. See this? This is Procreate on iPad. I have no knowledge of iPads. Just trying to figure out the sizing so I can start drawing. Oh, okay. I can actually tell you. I can tell you that right now. Twinkle Orange is not English. Twinkle Orange, that did not come out in English. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second, Star. Hold on 1 second. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to help you right this second, but I remember there was one, I think the the points, the redeem points, you need an 18 by 18 pixel, a 36 by 36, and a 72 by 72. And I think for the membership one, it's 28 by 28, 56 by 56, and 112 by 112. Twinkle Orange, if you are here, that did not come out in English. I'm so sorry, but I have no idea what you said. Millie says it would just be for save up until I have a laptop. Yeah, I mean, hey, just get started with what you have at the time. If you want to do it, you know? Yeah, Shadow is just strangely willing to help anyone that needs help. She's so generous with her time. That's why I tell her not to waste it on me, because she would just gladly draw whatever you want. There's so much going on. I just used Google Translate. What does it mean? You used Google Translate. What does it mean, please? And you're talking back? I don't know how to work this stuff. Nice to meet you. Nice voice. Aw, thank you, Twinkle Orange. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chilling with us. I appreciate your company. We're just here chilling. We're just here chilling and hanging out. I'm doing a fish pond challenge where I'm going to have one fish pond on the beach farm for every single fish in the game, and all of the fish pond fish, or the crab pot fish, and coral and sea urchins. So I'm going to have 101 fish ponds by the end of this, each of them with a different fish. It is a challenge. It is not a speed run. So here I am just sitting here chatting with my friends. And you're absolutely welcome to chat with us. You're also welcome to lurk. Lurking is encouraged. Napping is encouraged. If anyone has a problem with you napping, just let them know that Chill gave you his blessing. Okay, if you want to sleep through my stream, you are more than welcome to do so. I do not require any interaction whatsoever. I'm going to be here. We're going to be chatting. I'm going to be playing some Stardew while we chat. And you're welcome to sleep through the whole thing if you want. I, in fact, encourage it. It's a certified blessing. You've got Chill's blessing to nap, regardless of where you are, on the train, at your desk, on the couch. Just take a nap. At the kitchen table. It's all good. Slow run. Ooh, Shy. Just another banger. Just one banger after the other. A slow run. Wish I was on a train. I don't. I mean, trains are cool and all, but I don't wish myself more of that time. You enjoy your train rides? And you, Chill, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Oh no, we're the hero again. Why do we have to be the hero? Why can't we just be a farmer? Or a fisherman, in this case. Also, I know we have a bunch of new viewers. Oh boy, I might have missed it. No, I didn't. Hey guys, I have made a success. The ads start in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, okay, you've never used a train for a commute. Well, then that gets you a very different idea of what a train ride is in your life, and that's wonderful. That's beautiful. I love it. Thank you, Whimsy. Thank you, Whimsy. Love you. What I was going to do, and it made me remember to look at the ad break. There is an ad coming up in 2 minutes, so please turn your volume down. Okay? Please turn your volume down for the ads. I know I'm kind of quiet, and I don't want anyone to get blasted. I always assume that the ads are coming in hot. So, ads 1 minute and 38 seconds. Please turn down your volume so that the ads don't come in hot and blast your eardrums out. I really appreciate you sitting through the ads. I hate that we have to have them, but Twitch is what Twitch is. Yeah, you can mute for 90 seconds. That works. You know, there's not going to be anything important said or done in this stream in the next 3 minutes. I can almost guarantee you. But what I was going to say, before I remembered that I need to check on the ads are in 1 minute, was if you're new to the chat, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you read the pinned comment, okay? It's very important. Before you participate in the chat, please just read the pinned comment. It's a very important message. So here we go. All right, ads are starting in 40 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and finish this wizard speech here. Here, I'd like to show you something. Oh, I missed what he said. Was it blazam? Some silly magic phrase. Hey, there's a Junimo. I love these little guys. They're so cute. You've seen one before, haven't you? I have indeed. We did see one. We did see one. Okay, ads coming in hot in 10 seconds, guys. Ads coming in hot in 10 seconds. They call themselves the Junimos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. Yeah, the pinned comment is very important. It's very important that all of you who are here are reading that pinned comment. If you would like to be in this channel, it is almost required. You must read the pinned comment. I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. Okay, ads starting soon, so it must be any second now. It's not telling me that they started, but it is saying they're starting soon, so keep in mind. I can't read. You have to read it out loud for me. What can't you read? I've been reading The Wizard, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, the pinned comment. Is that what you can't read, Shy? Is that what you're talking about? You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. Most interesting. Yes, but I'm joking. Okay, well, either way, that's fine. The pinned comment, and this is incredibly important, is love you folks. That is all. Proceed. Incredibly important. Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I will return shortly. And he's gone. Whoa, and he's back. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. From Chill himself, voiced by the man. You heard it here. He loves us. I do. I love you guys. One with the forest. What do they mean? He's smelling the cauldron. That might not be very good for his health. Aha. Come here. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? I've never found any of these things. Where is he getting his ingredients? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. Okay, this is just as suspect as the iridium snake milk. This dude has this huge bubbling cauldron of green fuming liquid and says, hey, drink this, and then I do drink it. Why do I drink it? We've just gone into a hallucinogenic frenzy over here. Wow, that almost put me to sleep. You've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. Okay, let me... ads are still in progress. 3 more seconds on the ads. Okay, and apparently the ad break is over. So anyone that's coming back from ads, welcome back. Thank you for sitting through the ads. I appreciate it. There's nothing I can do about it. It's mandatory. Oh, and there's Jazz. We finally get to meet Jazz on the 11th day. And she's not supposed to talk to us. That's fine. That's a good girl. Alright, I should have just stayed with those bubbles. I want to do some more fishing. And I don't know that I can reach them at my level. Oh, there we go. We got our bubbles. Chill, I'm being bullied by Whimsy. Well, so here's the thing about that, right? If it's in my chat, I can put a stop to that. But if it's not in my chat, all I can say is, Whimsy, chill. If it's in my chat, I have 100% control over that situation. But if it's not in my chat, I'm just expecting you guys to get along. What? Alright, we've got a chest. Oh, we got the fish before we got the chest. Like Wolfie's in here telling on you. That is wild. That is wild. Wolfie's on here telling on you. These bubbles are really hitting it. I don't think we want to be here, to be honest. I think I want to go back to the farm and fish on the beach. And we've got this thing. How to win friends. Give someone a gift. Oh, that's right. Robin's lost axe. Let's keep going on the bubbles. Once the bubbles are gone, we'll go get... Oh, the bubbles are gone. We'll go get Robin's lost axe. And then we will go back to the farm and maybe just do some fishing on the beach at the farm. Let me just give her this horseradish. I don't even know if she likes it. Oh, she does. How about that? There's actually a lot of wild food in this area if you know where to look. I spent 14 hours collecting that black pearl and you spend 2 seconds? That's that's just RNG. That's just RNG. There's nothing anyone can do about that. Alright, let's go get Robin's axe. And then we'll spend the rest of the day fishing on our beach farm because we do live on the beach. And I have yet to do any fishing there. Today is Thursday, so Robin should be home. So we can go give her her axe right now. And then come back home and fish on the beach. And hey, we can go to bed tonight, guys. I think we can go to bed. Wasn't my fault the NPC gave it to me. Yeah, look, there's nothing Whimsy can do about that. So we're gonna go give Robin her axe, and then we will finish out this day. There's a seaweed right there on the farm. We will finish out this day by fishing on the beach. Hey, Pickles. What's up? What's up, Pickles? Okay, and now that we have so many chests, we can start... I already have a smallmouth bass. We can start... we can start hoarding everything. Just absolutely hoarding everything. We don't need a ton of everything. We just need a little bit of everything. Whoop. Fred and Ginger have opinions. Fred and Ginger have opinions about something. I should probably come back here with the hoe and grab those seeds. The carrots are so useful. when we're starting out. But I don't think I need to. We've got... Oh, they really do. They have strong opinions about something. I might need to do a bird's BRB here just to find out what's going on in there. Hey, you found my axe. What a relief. I almost chopped my toe off with the other one I was using. Jeez. Heard that Lewis showed you around the community center. It'd be great if you could fix that place up. Well, we will be working on it very soon. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a quick bird's BRB. And, yeah, you know, I can bring him in here. It's time. It's late enough. I can bring him in here. Maybe that's all they wanted. So I'll be right back. All right, guys. I'm back. I'm back with the birds. The birds are here. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. Fred, are you going to talk? No? Ginger's doing enough talking for both of them? Ginger's doing enough talking for both of them. Fred's just going to sit there. All right. So what it was a chill thing. I made a mistake. When I woke them up this morning, I accidentally left one of their blinds closed. So they had one window that they could not see out. And they were letting me know. They were letting me know that I had messed up. Yes, Ginger, I had messed up. Wave. Hey, Whimsy. Oh, Whimsy's waving to the birds, not me. What am I talking about? And Shadow's got the applause. Oh, that was the reward for the hype train, wasn't it? That little applause bird. Okay, thank you. Hi, Whimsy. Thank you for thinking of me. Star says you're part of the flock. Yeah. How dare you, Chill? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The wave was for the birds. Fred is waving and Ginger is complaining. And this is the normal state of things. All right, Ginger. All right, Ginger. All right. Can we get just a little bit down on the volume? Just turn the volume a little bit down there. Yes. Yes, exactly. There's Fred. There's Fred. Love you, birds. Love you, birds. Yes, the clapping bird was your hype train. Fitting, really. Yeah. I wonder how they knew. I wonder how they knew. All right. Stardew Valley. Here we go. We gave her axe back. I did say we were going to finish the day by fishing on the farm in the ocean, but you know, We're already here. So, Whimsy, what are we doing? There's the birds. There's the birds. Ginger's being a little loud. Fishing till death. I mean, you half right. Half right. Does their name come from anywhere specific? You just like Fred and Ginger. They're Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. They sing and they dance. Till we pass out. There we go. Yay. Till we pass out. Fishing till we pass out. That's exactly what we're doing. It's going to be pretty expensive today. Whoa. What is going on here? I'm all over the place. It's going to be pretty expensive today. It's going to be almost 200 gold today to pass out. But if we have any chance of... What was that? That was horrible. If we have any chance of hitting that fishing level 8, it is worth it. It is well worth it. Because once we get Tiller Artisan, once we get our farming up, every single legend egg, every single legend row is worth 5,000 gold. So well worth 200 gold today for 5,000 gold in the future. We have no shot at the legend today. It has to be raining. But every fishing level we can get is going to help us get it. And in the meantime, we get to sell these fish for money. So that's always a nice little boost. And if we have enough time before the next rainy day, then we could even maybe get that iridium rod and get a bobber on there. Like, I think it was Millie that was talking about getting the cork bobber on there. If we can get our iridium rod before the next rainy day, then that would be fantastic. Hey, there it is. We did it. We're level 8. Oh, and we got some coal. Thank you. Thank you, universe, for giving me some coal after I wasted all that coal making extra fishing kits that I did not need, or cooking kits that I did not need. Hey, birds. Hey, birds. There we go. Nice birds. There we go. That's a more acceptable volume, Ginger. She just needed to make sure she was heard. We definitely heard you. We definitely heard you. So now we can be calm and pretty. They're so cute. They're also very distracting. Oh, Ginger wants a treat. Ginger wants a treat. Okay, Ginger, we'll get you a treat. We'll get you a treat sometime soon, okay? Now, man, I need to sleep now. Well, go do it. Go do it, Shadow. Oh, Ginger. Ginger. Ginger, wait. Please wait. I might have to take them back out. I might have to take them back out. That's way too loud. Yeah. Can you hear her flying? Can you hear her flying? Her wings beating make quite the noise. She's very excited. Okay, Ginger. Okay, Ginger. Hey, 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 hey. It's okay. It's okay. You want me to move you over? Alright, just real quick, I'm just going to move them just a couple feet over to their normal spot. Ginger's the queen and she can't be silent. Do not tell her that. Fred's just already taking a nap. Immediately taking a nap. I might just push them a couple feet away, which is their normal spot. I've been bringing them out pretty much right next to me to try to get their quiet tweets. Just hold on. All right, I've moved them just a couple feet away. They're not far away. They're just not at my fingertips anymore. Just to kind of get that harshness off the microphone. You'll still be able to hear them when they tweet. Speak, Ginger. Let them hear the voice of you, burb folk. Yes, what is that? That's a cute emote. That's a cute emote. Okay. Back to Stardew Valley. Yeah. So see, she's maybe a little bit more satisfied now. I've been bringing them in and putting them literally right next to my desk, up against my desk. And that is not normally where they are when they come out here. So I've just pushed her about 4 feet away, and she seems to be happier with that. I've already messed up the whole day by leaving the blinds closed on that one window, so she will absolutely hold a grudge for the rest of the day. She's going to be telling me about it, reminding me about it. There we go. There we go. So we did hit our fishing level 8. I see some bubbles up there. We did hit our fishing level 8. That's huge news for us. How dare you keep it close? Yeah, I don't even know why I forgot. There's 3 windows in there. And I got 2 of them open and completely just left one of the blinds closed. Just a chill thing to do. Just a chill thing to do. She was very upset. And I just didn't realize it until the sun was completely out and she was all woken up and making sure I knew that I had messed up. Too busy looking at my VOD. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Shadow. That's actually not lie. That's not lying. I was watching Shadow's VODs while I tried to figure out all these Twitch settings this morning. Oh, I'm almost out of energy. I need to eat. I need to eat. All right, what am I eating? Iridium bullheads. I was trying to, trying to figure out this Twitch stuff has been like all-encompassing. So I've been needing to put on other streamers while I do it. And I'm not quite done with all of your VODs yet, so I was working through the last one while I was trying to figure out why yesterday's stream went so poorly. To be honest, I still can't get my alerts to work for the stream. Hey, great, that's a great reminder. That's a great reminder. Hold on. Next ad break in 37 minutes. All right, we're good. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. I mean, it seems pretty clear. The wording of the setting says that it'll send a chat alert to me when the ads are coming up, and it's just not doing it. It's just not doing it. So I have no idea. There's a lot of these Twitch settings that seem to be very clear in what they mean, but they don't behave in that way. Have you enabled the bot to chat? So I have Streamlabs enabled, but not for much, right? I have it enabled for the shoutouts, and it has not been working today. And I wonder if maybe the affiliate thing broke the bot, because it was working before. So I wonder if maybe the affiliate thing broke the Streamlabs bot and I need to set something else up or like reset it. I don't know. I am very much lost, but I will get it figured out eventually. I know there are plenty of different bots to use in the chat. Seribot, Nightbot, Stream Elements, Streamlabs. I just need to figure it out one little bit at a time. But the shout out is being broken is really kind of making me upset. Because that was pretty much the whole point of that chatbot. Oh boy, I messed that up royally. Alright, try number 2. There we go. Try /Streamlabs. You'll get there without the space. Yeah. Try /Streamlabs without the space. Alright, let me see. Unrecognized command. Yeah, it's definitely broken. It's definitely broken. Mod. Oh, yeah, no, I did that already. I did that again this morning, and it said they were already a mod. Yeah. I did it again this morning because I thought that it may have reset with the affiliate thing, and it's still not working, so I don't actually know. But I'll figure it out, and I've heard some poor feedback about Streamlabs as well. There have been some troubles with Streamlabs from not just me, so maybe it's not the best one for the job, but I'll figure it out. Stream doesn't say they're currently in the stream, to be honest. No mods online. Ugh, you got me. You got me. I have no answers, only questions. It's hot pot time. All right, good luck, guys. Good luck, guys. You can do this. Become obsessed with this minigame. Anyway, back to napping. Good night, Shadow. Have a good rest. Rest well. Oh, Fred's singing you to sleep. Alright, so we did get level 8 fishing. That's a huge deal. That's a huge deal. We are going to pass out in the dirt, and that's fine. I'm not going to bother eating anything for energy. I'm just going to let that happen. We did level up, so we'll be all fresh and ready in the morning, regardless. The level ups give us energy somehow. Not really sure how that works, but it does. If you've leveled up during the day, then passing out has no energy penalty. You'll wake up in the morning fully restored. Even if you do exhaust yourself, you'll wake up fully restored. So there we are, passing out in the dirt. Hopefully Linus brings us back home. There's our level 8 fishing. That's some huge, huge benefits there. Once we get around to it, we'll make the deluxe worm bins later. Can't really make those quite yet anyway. We did get a good amount of money from those fish that we sold yesterday. I think we can go get our iridium fishing rod today. Alright, our crab pot is up there with a crab in it. I really do want to get those bait makers done. Once you get the bait makers, then I'll always have some in my inventory to do those crab pots with. We've got our parsnips here, really hoping for some gold stars. There's one gold star. Oh, there's our first green bean. Okay. 223 gold it cost us yesterday, but we absolutely have the fish in our inventory to go sell to Willie and get that iridium rod. So we're going to do that today. Tomorrow is the egg festival. Okay. I don't think I really care about the strawberries so much. I think what we might do is go to the strawberry festival, get some seeds, any amount of seeds that we can afford, and just put them in a chest until we have the greenhouse up. Or, on the other hand, we could go ahead and plant them and then just hoard the fruit and use the seed makers when we get there. Either way, I don't want to do a ton of watering, so whichever is less watering is going to be where I go with that. Let's see. We have a bullhead in here. We have a chub in here. So we can absolutely just sell all of that. Let's put the green algae back. And the crab. We'll put the crab back too. Need to put Din Din in the oven. Sounds grand. Sounds absolutely grand. You go do what you gotta do. Lurking is encouraged. I'm sure it's going to be delicious, whatever it is. Lurking is encouraged. Napping is encouraged. You have my blessing. All right, that's going to become a quote, I think. Do I have anything else for in this bin? Definitely the gold star parsnip. We have 3, so we're definitely going to need to plant a whole nother round of parsnips, at least one more round. That's fine. But I think we can sell the rest now. I think we have enough other stuff. I'll keep one for the community center, I think. No, it doesn't take regular parsnips, only gold quality parsnips. It's not highlighting that. Do I need to... Oh, because I don't have that room yet. I need to at least turn in one bundle first. So let's do that, actually. Let's turn in a bundle to unlock the next room. Okay. Let's turn in a bundle to unlock the next room. I'll just take the parsnips with me to Pierre's. The green bean I'll leave behind. Everything else I'll leave behind. You know, I've completely forgotten about our rice shoots. I'm just going to throw these in here for now. I don't really want to deal with that right now. Let's take our hoe with us to the beach, just in case there's any artifact spots, and water our crops. I'm just having a moment here, trying to figure out what all I need to do. And we need to water Pickles as well. Pickles is over there with a dry bowl. All right. Hey, Pickles. There you go. Love you, kitty. What a sweet cat. All right, off to the beach. Off to the beach we go, on an adventure. On an adventure we go. We'll see if there's any artifact spots on the beach. I haven't been able to get them. I've been leaving my hoe at home so that we could focus on fishing. There we go. There's a couple. A rock. One stone. Hey, glass shards. That's something to turn in. I don't know if you can hear this. This is the best. Ginger's being sweet over there. Being a sweet little burb. Alright, any other forage down here? No. Okay, so let's go sell Willie our fish. We'll get that. Hey Ginger. Hey Ginger. Fred is of course sleeping. And she's doing her little sleep tweets, which are probably never going to come across on the mic. Alright, let's sell all of our fish. Congratulations, Whimsy. Good job. You're awesome. I still don't really understand the whole hot pot concept, but you're awesome. I think it's kind of like rummy, from what I saw. It's like a very chill, relaxed version of a game of rummy. Didn't either, but now that I do, I'm obsessed. Yes, like rummy. Okay, so I do understand it then. I do understand it. Alright, so let's get we have plenty of money for our iridium rod. And we'll get a cork bobber or 2 or 3 actually. Oh, we can't even afford 2. Alright, let's do some fishing on the beach. I'm going to... Oh, deluxe bait is 100 each. Oof, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, but let's at least just do some more fishing on the beach here to at least get a second cork bobber. I would really like 3 if I can manage it, so that I have them on all day for the next rainy day to make sure that every single fish I catch, I've got the cork bobber on the fishing pole ready to go for that legend. So I think for right now, what I'm going to do is head by the museum, drop off those glass shards, go up to Pierre's. It is not, in fact, Wednesday today. What a godsend. I need to go to Pierre's, and it's not Wednesday. How about that? So I'll drop this off at the museum. We'll go up to Pierre's, get some more parsnip seeds. If you dig in the dirt, you can find some interesting things. Well, we just did. We just did that. Okay. Glass shards. We'll put that there. I'm not really too fancy with the donation placement. We might spend some time decorating it later when we're towards the end here, when we're into our decorating phase. So we drop that off. Let's go to Pierre's. We'll get our parsnip seeds. We do need to go plant them. And then if we can get back there in time, we can fish some fish out of the ocean and sell them to Willie for another cork bobber or 2. Parsnip seeds. Well, that was all. You know, I know I had a few still in the chest, didn't I? Oh well. That's fine. That was a chill thing to do. I messed that up a little bit. And I need to remember to put things in the shipping bin if I can't sell them to Willie tonight. Because I do want, geez, at least 1 strawberry seed, you know? I do want at least 1 strawberry seed. Yeah, I in fact had 13. Okay, now we can read that. So we just need a dandelion to finish that first bundle. With collecting all fish, are you going to do extended family? That's the plan. Yes. The plan is yes. They are indeed a fish, and they are eligible to put in a fish pond. And the legend 2 is a different fish from the legend, so I'm calling that a different fish. So all told, it should add up to 101 fish ponds. I think the extended family is just about the only exception where they don't show up on the fishing collection page, but they are definitely a separate fish. So I will be including that, and that will actually be helpful if I need the help by then, because having a second legend pond is just a lot more money. Let's water this all in. Where's my watering can? There it is, in the fishing chest for some reason. Okay. You're right, Whimsy, as always. Stretch time. Stretch time. That was a wonderful stretch. And I'm still going, actually. I'm going to do a couple different ones. There we go. Posture check. For the posture checks, that's so important. It really is. Did your joints... Oh, yeah, absolutely. Probably 20 times. I'm just an old grump, you guys. So many cracks in the back and the shoulders and the elbows. I can't stretch without making a bunch of noises. It's just not possible. Yeah, my posture will be better once I can get a better setup, right? Like, I'm at my desk. I got this cheap microphone from Walmart, and I didn't realize, because I have no idea what I'm doing with streaming. I didn't realize I needed to be so darn close to the microphone, like inches away. So I put it on the desk, and I was 18 inches to 2 feet away, and it wasn't picking up my voice hardly at all. So I had to run out to the shed, get a piece of firewood, put it on the lathe, and make it into like a milk jug shape, a milk can shape, as a microphone stand, to get it up off the desk, close enough to my mouth, to my blabber box. And it's not the best for my posture. It's not the best. I need to go back and pick a different piece of firewood so that I can stand up straighter or sit up straighter. I need it to be, what is it now? It's about 9 inches off the desk. So I need it to be, if I would actually have perfect posture, which I never do, I would need it to be, I don't know, maybe 3 inches taller. I just need to make another one altogether. Suspend the mic from the ceiling with rope. That might work. Where do all these ideas come from? That might actually work. We each of us responds to a problem based on the experience we have. My experience is turning stuff on the lathe and making stuff out of wood. So that was immediately where I went. I went straight to the wood, and I fixed the problem. And I didn't even consider suspending it from the ceiling. Never crossed my mind. All right. Oh, that's right. I meant to sell those to Pierre. I can just stick them in the bin, though. That's not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, so let's put our watering can away. And I don't need the hoe anymore either. And head back to the beach. And hopefully I can sell some fish to Willie before he closes. Let me check. 16 minutes. Ad break starts in 16 minutes. The countdown has begun. I'm not going to waste a bobber for just fishing for normal fish. right now. I need the money and I need the bobber health for our rainy day legend fishing. Hey birds. Hey Ginger. Hey Fred. I need the bobbers for the legend. So we're just going to live without it, and that's fine. We haven't had one up till now. Hey, Ginger. I sincerely doubt we will get another level. I mean, it depends on how long until the next rainy day. It definitely won't be tomorrow, because tomorrow is the Egg Festival, so it cannot rain on the festival days. The universe has declared that festival days shall be sunny days. So we could definitely spend some time fishing at home, on the beach we have at home, tomorrow morning, before the Egg Festival. I once butchered a selfie stick and a foldable plastic box to make a camera stand back when I did Instagram. Jeez. Even as a teenager, you were a resourceful young pup. Yeah, I go to, my comfort. My comfort zone is woodworking. So that was immediately, how do I solve this with my own skill set, It wasn't pretty, but it worked, exactly. Well, mine is actually kind of pretty. Even though it's really just there to be functional, it is actually kind of pretty to look at. I figured I'm going to be looking at it every single day, so I might as well enjoy looking at it. It might as well be pleasing to the eye. Hey birdies. And that was exactly why I started growing flowers in the garden. For 17 years, more than 17 years, I had grown food. Excuse me, Ginger. Excuse me. I'm trying to talk over here. She just wanted me to look at her. That's it. She just wanted me to look at her. Immediate satisfaction. For 17 years, I'd grown just food, only practical stuff. Very pragmatic. And a few years back, I started planting roses, which led into lilies, which led into irises. And I've really begun to appreciate just, they're not grown for any purpose other than looking pretty and smelling good. I'd love to have woodworking skills, but when I did it in high school, I almost failed shop class. High school shop class is important really just to have a brief safety lesson, and that's about as far as it extends. And I do feel that's really important, but you don't really learn real woodworking in high school shop class. Definitely important lessons, but not real woodworking. But those safety lessons really do pay dividends throughout life, though. Don't stick your finger near the spinning blade. That's pretty important stuff. All right, let's sell all of this to Willie and see if we can get another bobber. Oh, we can. We can do it. Perfect. All right, and we might as well fish out the day here. Actually, I should go get those bubbles. That's not to demean high school shop class. Cool stuff. Oh, and the bubbles are gone as soon as I walk over there, of course. Cool stuff does happen in high school shop class, but it's the safety lessons that are the important things to come out of that. So if they taught you a healthy respect and fear of power tools, then you came out of that with all the knowledge you need. The rest of it is definitely to be learned on your own out in the world. But you have to have access to the materials and tools, and that can be very restrictive for most of the population. I do live out in the woods, so it's kind of all around me. I will be very, very soon, over the next few days, weeks, I will be doing my forestry for the year. Also one of 2 girls in the class. I mean, that shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter, right? But I think I get where you're going with that. And I'm sorry. Sorry that the world is what it is. All we can do is try to do better ourselves. We can change the small little speck of the universe that is directly around us, and the rest of it is not under our control. So some ugly things happen there. But I know plenty of women that used to be girls as well, and they are some of the most talented woodworkers I've ever met. So there's no, definitely no gender differential. I don't know why people would have that assumption, and it's taking us so long to get rid of it. Alright, I definitely do not want to pass out here. I do not want to pass out while fishing. I want to get back to the house and get these fish into the shipping bin so that we have as much money as possible for strawberry seeds tomorrow. And then I have to decide whether I want to water them or whether I want to just wait until we have the greenhouse available. I'm leaning towards just waiting for the greenhouse. Sorry I entered your talk on your yearly forestry. I'm intrigued. No, that's fine. That's fine. No need to apologize. So at the end of the winter, that's when I do my forestry. That's when I do my pruning and my coppicing. I'll go through the orchard and prune all the trees. Peaches, apples, plums, cherries. That's great timing. We're going to be exhausted here. So we'll just walk back after this fish. Do the pruning of the fruit trees. And any decorative trees, they also get pruned at the same time. And then I go around and do what's called coppicing, if you're not familiar. It's part of sustainable forestry. I cut down relatively young trees that are about 10 years old, and in such a way that they regrow very healthily. So I get to use the stem, I get to use the wood that I cut, and then it'll grow 2 sprouts back, or 3 sprouts, or even just 1, and then I'll wait until that one's 10 years old and cut that one, and it'll resprout. It's regenerative forestry. There are certain tree species that are better than others at coppicing. I have the couple here that are really good at it are black locust and black walnut. So at the end of every winter, I go around to my plots and I look at which stems are about 3 to 4 inches in diameter, a healthy diameter to be able to cut. And I cut them up for firewood and crafts and tool handles and whatever other use they could be used for. And then they grow back. Taking notes. Yep, it's called coppicing. I will put it in the chat so that you can see it written down. Not that. Oh my gosh. Darn you, autocorrect. There we go. Okay. There it is. It's called coppicing. It's a regenerative, sustainable forestry technique that's been used for thousands of years, and we've gotten away from it just because of modern capitalism and such, and the Industrial Revolution. And it's a real boon for me, because then you don't have to wait 30 years for a tree to grow back, because you haven't disturbed the root system. So I've cut a branch off a tree that's already existing and alive, and that tree will regrow branches, but I haven't damaged the root system. So there's lots of energy stored there to regrow those branches. And then once the branches are regrown, the canopy can restore the root system again. Blab, blah, 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 blah. Yep, I'm blabbing. I'm doing chill things. I've gone into dad mode. Okay, dad mode off. Dad mode off. Stardew Valley. Here we go. Oh, I didn't mean you were blabbing. Oh, okay. Very interesting stuff, though. I find it interesting. I don't know that other people do. So I have to take a moment and assess. Shadow was interested, so I was explaining to Shadow. And that's just part of my routine. And then after the forestry is done, there's still going to be a gap where I'm tapping my toes waiting for spring to start so that I can do the gardening parts. But at least it fills some time. And it serves lots of good purposes. I get lots of firewood out of it, lots of crafting wood out of it, lots of tool handles, etc. Bean poles for the garden, tiny things. Things it doesn't matter if they're going to rot in a year, because I'm going to have more poles next year. I would like to get into making bows. That would be cool. Haven't tried that one yet. But a lot of it gets turned on the lathe into just random crafts. I can put some photos in the Discord if you guys are interested of the types of crafts that I make. Yes, okay. Noted. I will do that. After the stream. Yeah. Which will be soon, right? This has to be the last day. It's been 3 hours and 20 minutes now for this stream. Show me your wood skills. Okay, will do. I will do that. So I think I'm probably winding this down. Bow making. I used to do archery as a teen. I still have my traditional longbow. That is exactly what I'm talking about. I loved archery, and I would love to make a traditional longbow. I've just not done it yet. I've just not. Now. Calm down. We're not going to take that any further. That's the end of that. I think we all know exactly what the sus is for, and we're going to just leave it alone. But yes, I have not yet tried. I've not yet tried the bow making. I would really like to, but I'm going to need to make myself a shave horse first. That's on the list. It's very high on the list to make myself a shave horse, so that I can do stuff like that and make maybe like walking canes, stuff like that. Sounds like those raccoons are back again, filthy varmints. Ah, you turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back. So if Linus has been making a mess, that is a problem. We've got to give him a chat. We've got to let him know that he's got to clean up after himself. It was me. I'm sorry. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Still hot. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Who puts hot food in the trash can? Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? Absolutely not. Not everyone's cut out for this world, Chill. You don't know what it's like to be me. I'm not harming anyone. I just want to live life in my own way. Is that so wrong? See, this is Linus. This is why everyone loves Linus. Because these are true facts. These are true facts to live by. You don't know what it's like to be me. None of us know what it's like to be anyone else other than ourselves. We can have empathy for each other. We can purposefully try to feel what someone else is feeling, but we cannot know. So we have to give each other some grace. Because you absolutely cannot know what someone else is going through. You can estimate, but you can't know. So it's a shame for food to go to waste. That's my go-to answer. I don't like seeing food thrown away. And I get upset when someone else gets upset at people going through the trash. If they feel that it's necessary for them to dig in a dumpster to find food, then why are we upset about that? We should be helping them. We should be jumping in the dumpster with them. And on top, we should just not be throwing it in there in the first place. Oh, Shy's got some trash panda emotes. Shy's got some raccoon emotes. Thanks, Chill. I knew you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. I agree. I fully agree. Food should not be going in the bin. You can go on home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. Hey, I won't stop you. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. I'll rummage in the saloon cans. But see, Gus knows what's up. Wait. See, Gus, this one scene... You will never convince me that Gus is not a nice guy. I know what you were doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. Be right back. Crying Linus kills me. All right. You can cry. This is a safe space. Nothing wrong with that. Feel your feelings, Shy. Feel them. They are valid. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Here, I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. Oh my god, zucchini fritters. I could do with some zucchini fritters. All right. So we need to go back and get these fish in the bin. I don't think there's really any... Are you hungry, Joe? I think you hit that one right on the head. Yes, the stream is almost over. I am getting hungry, and everything is sounding delicious to me right now. But regardless of whether I'm hungry or not, regardless of whether the stream is almost over or not, zucchini fritters sounds good. I mean, battered and fried zucchini? I think we talked about this yesterday. I love the long sigh for the zucchini fritters. Okay, so I guess that was more pronounced than I thought it was. I did not realize that was so dramatic. I thought I did that off microphone. Courgette, Shadow. We're talking about courgettes. Battered and fried, you either slice it thin or use like a grater to get almost like a noodle consistency, and then batter and fry. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Dip in your choice of any available sauce that you like. And that is a recipe for a delicious time. Excuse me, Ginger. She's flying around again. Okay, there went the fish in the bin. The rest we keep. Darn you, autocorrect. That's a funny one, though. Born and bred. That's a funny one. Okay, the darn you autocorrect is definitely at the top of the list of things to make. Because we have had so many of them. Alright, let's put the rest away. We don't need these bobbers on us until it's a rainy day, so we don't need those in our inventory. Shy says hi, Burbs. Shy says hi. Love the Brits here. Always fun finding fellow people, right? Nessie too. And there's a very large UK presence on Twitch. Definitely. Definitely a very large UK presence on Twitch. I think I've met one other Canadian other than Wolfie. Whoop. Okay, I actually have to take this call, so I'm just going to end the stream like super duper fast right here. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I do appreciate it. And have a great day. Oops. All right. I do have to get that though. So sorry about the abrupt ending, but have a great day, guys. Please read the pinned comment. Love you folks. That is all. Proceed. Have a great one.